Welcome, Bulldog fans, to WF Lockett Stadium here in Jefferson, Jerry Bennett Field. Tonight is homecoming. I'm Bobby Langbartels.
I'm Ned Petrangelo.
And we're going to be bringing you all the action tonight. The Jefferson Bulldogs are hosting the Dekalb Bears. Ned, coming off a tough loss last week in Newton. Defensive struggle. What did we get out of that game?
Well, I tell you what, it was eye-opening. I mean, the offensive line was overwhelmed. They were coming in so fast and so quick, mirrored our defense pretty much. But I think they learned a little bit, come out, they're going to be okay.
Hey, if you're going to get a loss, let's get it in the first part of the season before we get into district. Bulldogs.
And Bobby, it was a loss against the number 4 or number 5 team in Division 2A, so 3-2A. So, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah.
They're good, and we're good.
Well, definitely we're going to see, because tonight they're traveling to Tatum to take on the Tatum Eagles. But let me back up. I don't want to measure that game against what we saw, because we did not play our best.
No.
And we had a really good defensive game. Offense struggled, but yeah, I'm not going to gauge tonight's win or loss with Tatum and Newton because it's hard to judge off of the performance we gave them.
You're exactly right, Charlie. I mean, Charlie, he's in the press box, and I'm already talking to him already. We'll have him on a little bit at halftime.
We'll keep him up here. But, Ned, good to be back in Jefferson in some AC, indoors.
Yeah, indoors. No bugs.
No bugs.
Gee, many Christmas. How miserable was that?
Yeah. So, Dekalb Bears coming in here tonight. Hey, Ned, this Dekalb team is a good team.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Hey, you're going to see a freshman quarterback, but we're hearing some stories about this quarterback that he is not playing like a freshman. He is he's seasoned. He's coming in here ready to play some football. And I hear he's got an arm. He could throw it downfield. And also, they've got a good run game. So
they've got a little tailback that is unbelievable.
Yeah, so definitely tonight the Bulldogs are going to have to be on their game defensively. And cornerbacks are going to have to stay at home and keep everything in front of them. Safeties are going to have to drop, but keep it in front. Don't let those receivers get behind them, because this guy can throw.
Bobby, I've talked to King and some of the other offensive linemen, at the pep rally today, and just let them know that, they were overwhelmed by the guys coming in so fast. One time I know I saw King trying to get a snap off, and there was one on either side of him just banging him around. But I think the offensive line grew up a little bit last night, make a few changes, and I think we're going to be fine.
Well, I tell you what, we're in for a good one tonight. It's homecoming, so we're going to cut our little pregame kind of short and get into the coaches' show, because I think the homecoming event started about 6:35. So a lot going on. If you're not down here yet, y'all need to get down to Jerry Bennett Field, because the tailgating's taking place outside. There's all kind of good food. Everybody's cooking out there.
Delicious food.
We saw a class of 75, 76, 78.
2015, 2010, and there was one more.
We're going to be missing something, because there are a lot of classes that are showing up for homecoming. And it's going to be a great night. Great food outside. Be sure to get down here early and stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. We're going to get into the coaches show. What do you got real quick?
I was going to say real quickly, for Avery Lawson, they had you bought some tickets down there. What was that?
No, I was buying tickets for the helmet giveaway, the 50-50 half the pot.
Oh, okay.
But bringing that up, why don't you mention that, because that's this Sunday.
The Cancer Benefit Barbecue and Cake Pie Auction for Avery Lawson. It's at Riverport Barbecue. Let's see, what time was that?
That's at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. $10 a plate. And then Charlie Shitwood and I are going to sell you cakes whether you like it or not. If we can have you removed from the building if you don't pay what we want them to. So we'll take care of that. We'll gingerly get into that. But, yeah, come down and support Avery Lawson. He's been to Dallas. He's had some chemo. He came home, and he's got to go back. And it's going to be like that for the next probably a year. So back and forth, and it'll really help the family out. The monies we gathered, Sue Best and her crew, Kay McKinnon, all those girls, there's about 20 of them that are putting this together. And please come down and support it. And you get some Riverport barbecue for $10. How can you beat that?
I'm real quick. I'm going to tell you something about these ladies that are going to be doing the cooking. I go to church with a few of these ladies, and we'll have a church luncheon or something. Hey, these girls can cook.
Oh yeah, they can cook.
Hey, you're
Every
in for
one
a
of
treat,
them.
and it's going to be well worth the money that you spend, and also for a good cause.
You bet.
We'll be back shortly. Jay Patrick's going to take us into the coaches show. Y'all stick around.
Dinner for $10, and then we're going to have an auction later. Charlie Chitwood and I. Well, Coach, took a tough one on the chin there, but it was a brutal battle on both sides of the ball, and we just didn't come out on top. We had opportunities, but we didn't do that. We're going to get to the game here in a minute, but I want to talk a little bit about a couple of things off the field. Was the other night I talked to Councilman Hollis Shadden, and the City Council have decided they would light up the trestle in maroon and white in honor of the high school team this year, and in honor of Avery Lawson, the young man with leukemia that we've had.
Yeah.
And then there's a group of ladies that they get together when there's anything traumatic in the county to help families. They do cake auctions and all kind of things. And they're going to do we talked about a little bit up at the stadium. They're going to have a cake auction and a barbecue for Avery and his family, because they're going to have available monies to travel back and forth to take your gas and hotels and all kind of things. So this will help supplement that for he and his family. And they just, I can't tell you how good it is. Riverport Barbecue, if you've not been there, I know you guys have been there, because I can look at your stomachs and tell you've been there.
Yeah.
But he's holding this deal. It's going to be a barbecue dinner. You get the dinner for $10, and then we're going to have an auction later. Charlie Chitwood and I'll be selling the cakes, and if you're standing there picking your nose, I might think that you're bidding on a cake, and you might buy a cake that you actually buy. And I will run those cakes up on you to get as much money for these folks as we can. But that's going to be Sunday, September the 14th at Riverport Barbecue. It's $10 for your dinner. And then after the dinner, we'll have the cake auction, and it'll be a good thing for the Lawson family. And I think it makes you, as a citizen, feel good when you're you're helping someone that needs help. And these ladies have been doing this for the last 25 years. And I ran down their names quickly the other night at the game, but you'll see them when you get there, and we'll talk about them then. Coach, defensive battle with two of the top teams in 3A.
Yep.
One division, two division. And it was like a fist fight back and forth all night long. The poor offense had no opportunity to do much, because the defense, and we're going to talk to our defensive coach here in just a minute, but we'll get into the game. But it was just a brutal battle. Everybody came out black and blue and bruised up, and came up just short.
Yeah, I think this is why you schedule these types of games, especially early on. Just to kind of get a gauge on where you are as a team and as a program. And I told the kids, on Thursday, I said, my biggest concern about, this game is not whether or not we're going to win or lose. I believe we were going to win the game. And I think, I think if we play that game 10 times, we win 9 of them. But I think what I told them, I said, my biggest concern is we have some things that we need to address as a program that we're not, that we're not on point on right now, and when we win this game, it's going to be really hard to address those things, because it's harder to fix things when you're winning, because there's no urgency, there's no really sense of, well, this is something that's going to get us beat later on. But then when you lose a tough game like we did the other night, those things are put in the forefront, and you have to confront them. And so we met as a staff this weekend and talked about those things. We've talked about it with our guys. And so we know what those issues are, and we have a plan to fix them. And so we'd much rather be confronted and faced with these things in September than we would in November or December. And so we feel like this is going to be a big moment of growth for us. As a coaching staff, we haven't had to see how our kids come back from a loss. Like that's not ever. We've never had a practice after a loss, and so we had practice this morning, and everybody was locked in and focused, and I think eager to put that behind us. But also, we're not going to waste the hurt and the heartache on it. We're going to take that and be better.
Let's move on and go to the next game.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about this guy sitting to your left over there.
Yeah. So we got Coach Jose Morales. He is our defensive coordinator. Came over here from Mount Pleasant. I'll let him kind of talk about himself, but he is he's been awesome for us. The kids love him. He does a great job building relationships and really intelligent and has taught me a lot about defense and has our kids playing really well. I'm really excited about what we got going on defensively and the brand of defense that he's brought here to Jefferson. So I'll let him kind of talk about himself a little bit. He doesn't like to do that much, but
we'll help him.
Yeah, we'll help him out. So, Coach Morales, go ahead. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, we were talking. We were talking earlier about the time we started getting on the program, and you were giving some of your background, and you played high school football. Where did you play?
Played in Hamilton, Texas. I'm a Central Texas guy. Played football there all 4 years, and junior high, all that good stuff, and went off to college. And football didn't really work out for me. Just injuries and other stuff. So I ended up going to Tarleton State, and
good school,
great school. Had an awesome time there. Got to do coaching little league and being around athletics there, and kind of never really knew what I wanted to do. And then finally, some of the guys, they end up being my mentors around there. Kind of were like, hey, maybe you should think about coaching. And that's how I kind of got started there. Got to bounce around a little bit. Did some student teaching in Weatherford and got to help their coach. And then did some freshman football there. And then from there, I spent some time up in the Panhandle of Texas and then in Lubbock also. So that's where I've done most of my coaching career. And then these last few years, I've been, of course, in Mount Pleasant, now here in Jefferson.
Well, we are darn sure glad you decided to go back and get your degree, because he's done an amazing job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Your defense Friday night was just unbelievable. Like we were talking earlier, I've never seen two defenses dominate as well as they did. And I mean, the poor offensive lines just didn't have a chance. They just, they're working, they're trying to block snaps. I mean, get snaps off and block the defenders that's coming in right beside them. And their guys were as fast as ours on defense. It was like we were almost mirroring each other.
Yes.
But good job there. And we've got a game coming up too. It's going to be Dekalb Bears coming into town. That's going to be, just as tough.
Yes, sir.
But I think you learned some things in this game. We'll talk about this later. You were at Mount Pleasant.
Yes, sir.
And then you came down here. Did you run the same type defense in Mount Pleasant?
Yeah, so I've been around this defense since I was at Lubbock Estacado, and that was in 2019. So, and then before that, when I was a coordinator up in Borger, where we best had a 4-2-5. And then once I joined that staff with Coach Cluley in Estacado, had to learn the 3-4 and kind of really liked it, the way you can be in the multi-fronts and be able to change people, give people fits, being a 4-man down, 3 and stack and, all sorts of looks so you can go out of it. And I have to change terminology out of it. So it really makes us be multi without having to change anything, makes it easier on the kids.
Did you know when Coach Taylor called you that you're going to have the defensive athletes that you would need to do the things you've done?
Well, I kind of knew that there were some dudes here, from watching and, it's easier now to know who's out there, social media and all that. So I just, I didn't expect to get the job. I came interviewed. I was like, man, there's going to be some guys trying to get that job because there's such good players there that had a deep run. So I was like, at least it was a good experience, if anything. So kind of shocked me a little bit when I got the job, But other than that, got to meet the coaches here. They've bought in, and that's been the biggest thing, that everybody works so hard. It's not me. It's that every coach, every kid is in it together. So it's really a team thing.
Well, we're glad you and Coach both signed a 20-year agreement that you would not leave. Got a big game coming up. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
Yes, sir.
anything else you want to particularly talk about Friday night?
Friday night, I was extremely proud of everybody was on defense. They never gave up, because they're pretty tired on that, and they stuck with the game plan. We had a game plan coming in, and we had a backup just in case it didn't work out, and they never got out of it, and our guys just keep battling, and they did their job over and over, and that's one of our standards that we don't try to do extra. I'm going to do my job, and if everybody does that, we're going to take care of that. A team like Newton, you have to be gap sound. If you don't do your job one time, they're going to run one. And the score we gave up, we had some issues on that stuff, and they were able to run it down the sideline on that part. And that's what kind of one thing that we talked about all week was the one time that you don't do your job is going to cost us. So I was extremely proud of them that they did it over and over that night. So
yeah, I think we gave up, was it 6 first downs total on the evening? And then
that's amazing.
133 yards total.
Yeah.
And of course, 3 turnovers and scored 8 points. So, that's 2 games in a row we forced 3 turnovers. So I don't know if we'll be able to keep that pace up. But our turnover basketball goal has been getting a lot of action.
It was fun to see.
That's another thing that Coach brought with him. And I'll let him kind of talk about that. But that's something, the kids have really embraced. And we roll it out on the practice field on Tuesdays because Tuesday's Turnover Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so if they get a turnover
just wear
practice,
it out.
they go over there. So I'll let him kind of talk about that a little bit because I think that's unique.
Yeah, we kind of started that when we were out in Estacada. We used to do the turnover belt, and as a staff, we're like, man, let's find something different,
something unique, because everybody does the belt or the chain.
Yes, and and I'll be honest with you, I can't remember who came up with that idea. So we bought a basketball goal and started there, and the community there is very like it is here in Jefferson. And you'd get the crowd yelling every time we'd get a turnover and dunking it. So it was awesome. So I was like, man, we need to continue doing that. Just it's cool. The kids love it. I feel like the community enjoys it. So and it's different. There's a few more schools now doing it.
Copycat.
Yes. So, but it's just something unique and it's different. So, and I think it really creates, and the kids want to do it. We have a ball that they sign afterwards, and and you can see they're eager to sign it. So it's been really good.
Fisher extremely enjoyed the 8-foot slam.
Well,
that
you
he
can
put
see
on
them when the ball's loose, like they're fighting for it. And then as soon as I know the other night, as soon as we got that first fumble, they're all like, hey, get up, go dunk it. They know like that's the first thing they're going to go do is get up and sprint to the sideline with the whole defense and go dunk that thing. And so, but yeah, like I said, I joked with Coben last week about having to maybe lower the basketball goal for him a little bit.
But he got up and got it
up
in.
there. So that's been a lot of fun for those guys. Like I said, for them to do it, we do it in practice as well. We've made that a big point of emphasis. And so that's, we're starting to see it, show up in game situations too, because we emphasize it so much.
Well, and now we didn't know what was for the game. And then, I was like, what's going on with that? And someone told us. But the players, the players are just as excited about that as the fans are now.
Yeah.
They're waiting for it to happen.
Right. Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Well, we got to make, something on defense because now, in the offense you get to score, you got touchdowns, and, there's a little bit more excitement. So we're trying to find ways to get the kids excited and get them keep playing hard.
They bought into it.
Oh, they have 100%. Everything that we've done, they've bought in. So it makes my job way easier.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about Newton. It was a defensive battle, and pretty much until the one offensive play, defense scored all the points for both teams. It was amazing what was going on out there.
Yeah. Again, it was just it was one of those games, super unique. I don't know if I've ever been a part of a game like that where just a lot of crazy stuff happened. There was an extra point blocked, returned for a touchdown again. Except now we were on the wrong side of it. We had a defensive score. We had a fake punt, that we go for that Ethan went for early on in the game.
That
And
little dog, he kicks, but he's got some speed.
Well, and he told me, and I didn't know we were doing that. I'm already writing my, on my little pad that I keep, and I look up and see him taking off, and it was one of those things. I walked down. I said, "Hey, what did you see something?" He goes, "Yeah, Coach, I saw there was, And so I said, "Well, I'm glad you got it, because if you hadn't,
that one.
This would be a different conversation."
But it's available if you need it.
Yeah, and he did that last year too. Kind of same situation. We were deep in our own territory, and he just saw it and had the confidence to that he could go get it. But anyway, it was just a wild game, and for us again to play as unevenly as we did, and just kind of up and down, and make as many mistakes we did, and still be in it till the very end against again another state-ranked opponent was encouraging. I mean, I'm not a big on moral victories or anything like that, but that's something we can take away. And I think the thing I was the most proud of, and Coach Morales probably echoed this too, was that our kids never gave up on each other. They stayed positive throughout the game. You didn't see kids throwing helmets or turning on each other or yelling at each other. They frankly did a better job of that than me, at times. The other night. And so I was really proud, because it would have been easy to kind of go in the tank and start pointing fingers and guys getting, yelling at each other and things like that, but that didn't happen. And so that bodes well for us moving forward, and kind of speaks to the quality of kids that we have. So
there were several times where it looked like things were going to turn around and change, and then if it was the same way with both defenses, they just stopped it and reversed it.
Yep.
We're going to have a game coming up this coming week. Another ranked team in 3A Division II. They're ranked one. I think they were ranked number 6 behind Newton was number 5. Maybe they were number 9. I don't remember. But Coach, they're going to pretty much mirror what Newton did, but now offensively, I'm not sure. I haven't seen any film yet. I don't know what they do, but are they real similar offensively?
No, there's actually more similar to our offense. They're gonna not to get in too much jargon and stuff, but they're gonna be in 10 and 20 personnel, so they'll have 4 receivers out there, and then they'll have an H-back kind of like we do, and they're gonna run the same type of run schemes, and they do like to throw the ball a little more. They have a freshman quarterback who's really talented, who does a good job of running the offense, and he's been really coached up by somebody. I know Coach Durang and those guys do a really good job, and but he already has a maturity that's exceeds his age for sure, and they got a receiver number 2 who's a really talented kid, and they like to move around and put him in different spots, and so. Offensively, they're going to present some challenges for us, and I'm sure they're going to see our first game versus Leonard, and they were able to move the ball on us through the air some, and that's probably something they're going to want to attack and try to take advantage of, and so it's going to be a different challenge for us. And then defensively for them, again, very sound and probably not quite as athletic as Newton, and a different scheme. But still very, very well coached, and they fly around, and they're pretty physical. So it's going to be a challenge for sure.
Something you have to always be careful of this time of year. It's homecoming, and the kids are thinking about the afterglow, and it's going to be. I don't think you have any trouble getting them focused, but just to remind them that it is a football team, and everybody is at this game, because the stadium will be packed full of people.
Jefferson's unique in the sense of homecoming is a big deal here. We get out a half a day of school on Friday and have a parade, and I think that is really cool, and that's a unique thing. It's a challenge, not a challenge, but it's just one of those things we have to just we have to confront and make sure we're handling the right way as far as from a football standpoint, and get those guys locked back in. Fortunately, there's enough time between, the parade and the game time where we can kind of get our guys locked back in, and, we'll have them with us where we can do that. But yeah, it is a special thing. I know we have 3 or 4 classes coming back and having class reunions this year. And, it's a big deal for us to put a product on the field that current students and current members of our community, and also alumni and those who've moved far off, can be proud of. And so that's a big deal for us, and we want to honor them Friday with the way we play.
Yeah, my daughter was class president of the 2015, or this is their 15th year reunion.
Okay.
And they're all going to be there. And then I know
Yeah.
there were 2 others going to be there.
Yeah.
So it'll be a big crowd, and
Yeah.
and the hype will be on.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll see a lot of football players that come up and say, "Remember me, Mister?" I try to remember all of them, whether they played or not.
Right.
But it's neat seeing those guys come back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. And again, we gotta, we understand we got to take care of business, and I don't think we're gonna have any problem being focused, because, like I said, I think everybody's eager to get back on the field and kind of show everybody that we're not that team from Friday night. That we we're gonna get back to operating efficiently and being the best versions of ourselves.
Well, and not only did the fans not like the taste in the mouth after the game, the kids certainly didn't, and they're going to be proving to themselves we are the team that we are.
Yeah.
It was a defense that was about like ours, and it was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach, you've seen their defense on film?
Yes.
Do they match us, or similar, or?
I think we have the advantage. So, they're a good defense too. So
They always come to they're kind of like Newton. They've built an establishment of winners, kind of like Jefferson has, and it's always we played them a lot when they were in Division II, and we were in their district a couple of times, and it's always been a knockdown drag out when we get back to playing them again.
Yeah, it's going to be a physical game again. So
okay, Coach, you got anything left to talk about?
No, I just again, as far as just where we are as a program right now, I think we're in a good spot. We're not where we want to be, obviously, but I think we're still headed in the right direction. I think this past week's going to be one of those moments when we look back later on in the season and say that's kind of when it turned around for us. That's when we, started to see some changes and start seeing some guys stepping up, and so we're optimistic about the future and about what that holds for us, and are really looking forward to it, and hope everyone shows up early Friday night and gets there for the tailgate, and we'll do our Bulldog walkthrough around 6 o'clock. So the kids love it when there's a big crowd at the tailgate and they come over and clap it up for those guys as they walk in, and it's a big deal. Our guys notice when the stands are full, and when we got everybody around the fence. I mean, we have the potential to have a really great atmosphere here in Jefferson. So we're encouraging everybody to be out there Friday night and help us make it a really electric atmosphere for our kids.
All right, come out and watch Friday night. You're going to have like you said, the tailgate party and all of that going on, and then the kids will actually get to have some time to mingle with the players.
For sure.
And it'll be a good one. We'll see you there.
And welcome back, Bulldog fans. Bobby Lang-Bartels alongside Ned Fratangelo going to be bringing you all the action tonight. Ned, we've got some good games going around the area tonight. Let's get a rundown on those. Compliments of Mr. Doug Thompson at Thompson Insurance Marketing.
Tell you what I'm going to do, Bobby. I'm going to go ahead and do a cap of what happened last week.
Okay.
Of course, your Bulldogs went down. into it. It was a fist fight all night long. Newton came out on top 22-14. Tatum, 41. Dangerfield, 30. Dangerfield is now 0-2 on the season.
Make that 0-3 after last night against Pleasant Grove.
Oh, my goodness. And I bet it was a
49-7. Not too bad. But you're talking about Pleasant Grove,
Gladewater, 1-0 over New Diana, 0-1. 43-15. New Diana must have graduated all those athletes they had. How about this one? Harmony 17, Sabine 7. Sabine might not win a game this year, Bobby.
It's going to be tough.
They've gone up and down over the years. White Oak beat Paul Hewitt 30-26. Atlanta beat Hooks 25-15. Henderson beat Liberty Island 52-13. Pittsburgh over Dekalb 38-8. That's these two have very good games tonight.
Welcome to Jefferson High School's 2025 homecoming festivities. Tonight, we will recognize our 3 underclass Dutches, as well as introducing our 5 senior queen candidates before crowning the new 2025 homecoming queen. Let's begin the evening with freshman Dutches Aaliyah.
New Diana at Sabine, White Oak at Quitman, Newton's at Tatum, Atlanta at New Boston, Pittsburgh at Grace Community, Liberty
and the granddaughter of Thelma Gray and Doris and Charles Everstein. She is escorted by her brother, Travis Gray Jr. Travis is also the son of Carrie Schwartz and Travis Gray Sr. Aaliyah is a member of the Strutters, varsity volleyball, basketball, and softball. She plans to attend college and further her education, but is undecided about her career path and place at this time. That is your freshman Duchess, Aaliyah Gray. Next, we have your sophomore Duchess, Kiara Jones. She is the daughter of Sonia Jones and granddaughter of William Jones. She is escorted tonight by Caden Grigsby. He is the son of Cassidy and Anthony Grigsby. She enjoys participating in school activities and supporting her Bulldogs. Her future plans at this time are to attend Stephen F. Austin State University and major in veterinarian sciences. Your sophomore Duchess, Kiara Jones. Let's move on to your junior Duchess, Sadaka Williams.
How many of these are there?
She is the daughter of Nikki Williams and the late Kevin Brashear. She is the granddaughter of Wanda Irvin, the late Michael Cersei, Arena Brashear, and Princess Brashear. She is escorted tonight by Brian Jameson Jr. He is the son of Serena Jameson and Brian Jameson Sr. She is student council secretary for a 3rd year and was a strutter for 2 years and now a varsity cheerleader. She currently takes dual credit college classes to help prepare her for her future in attending University of Texas in Dallas. She plans to study physical therapy and also join the Air Force. Your junior Duchess, Sadaka Williams. Now we will begin the introduction of your queen candidates. First, we have Ashlyn Bowman. Ashlyn is the daughter of Ashley Bell and Chris Bowman, and granddaughter of Linda Bell. Ashlyn is being escorted by her classmate, Keelan Williams. He is the son of Kieta and Carl Williams Jr. and the grandson of Carl Williams Sr., Angela Friday, Rosita Allen, and Luther Jefferson. Ashlyn is currently the MC for the pep rally, a member of the HOSA, Health Occupation Students of America, and a current CNA PCT student through Panola College. She plans on attending Tyler Junior College to pursue a career in nursing and become a registered nurse. Queen candidate Ashlyn Bowman. Next, we have Maya Cooper. She is the daughter of Edna Rose and George Cooper and the granddaughter of Joanna Burks and Robert Burks. Maya is being escorted by Aaron Ballard. He is the son of Adrian Brown and Robert Ballard. She is the president of the senior class and of the student council, vice president of DECA. She also participates in National Honor Society, She is a varsity cheerleader and a UCA All-American. She participates in dual credit college classes with Panola College and should complete her associate degree in May before graduating high school. Her plans include attending college and majoring in business management and pursue a career in real estate. Queen candidate Maya Cooper. Next we have Zoe Hitchcock. She is the daughter of Amy and James Hitchcock and granddaughter of Cecil and Terry Moore and Royce and Beverly Hitchcock. She is escorted by Gunnar Walker. He is the son of Rayana Walker and Raymond Walker and nephew of Teresa and Eddie Waxter. Zoe is a member of the Varsity Bulldogs powerlifting team and is reigning regional champion in girls powerlifting, and she placed in the top 10 at the state powerlifting meet in 2025. She competes year-round in the raw iron fitness in multiple powerlifting federations, where she has earned multiple state records for her class and weight. Zoe is also a member of HOSA and the Travel Club. After graduation, Zoe aspires to attend Texas A&M University and double major in applied kinesiology and physical therapy. She would also like to join the Air Force in the future. That is Queen candidate Zoe Hitchcock. Next we have Deja Jones. Deja is the daughter of Marlena Jones and David Jones. She is escorted tonight by Thomas Relaford. He is the son of Karina Allen and Thomas Relaford Jr. She is a JHS strutter and a member of the powerlifting. She would like to attend college to become an ultrasound technician. Queen candidate Deja Jones. Our final queen candidate is Demia Nelson. Demia Nelson is the daughter of Shayna and Cedric Nelson and the granddaughter of Leola Nelson and Patricia Friday. She is escorted tonight by Dekalb Justice, the son of Katara and Calvin Jones. Demia is a third-year advanced culinary student. She enjoys preparing meals on occasion for her family. She has been a member of the varsity track for 3 years. Her plans are to attend Tyler Junior College and become a radiologist. In her spare time, she enjoys dressing up and having her hair done. Queen candidate Demia Nelson.
What do you want me to do?
Let's give all of these young ladies and gentlemen another round of applause. You all look stunning and beautiful tonight. Good luck, ladies. Now, if you will take your eyes to the 50-yard line, we have Kinsley Powell. She was Homecoming Queen 2024 and will have the honor of crowning our new queen tonight. Kinsley is the daughter of Jamie and Judd Powell. She is currently a student at University of Texas at Tyler studying pre-med. Assisting Kinsley are our attendants, Rocklyn Annette Randolph and Jack Fielding Pearl. Rocklyn is the daughter of Misty and Stephen Randolph and granddaughter of Sissy and Ronald Malden, Janice Randolph, and James and Rosemary Long. Jack is the son of Rebecca and Jack Pearl and the grandson of Helen and Ray Todd and Dave and Mary Pearl. Kinsley, if you are ready. Now let's see who will be crowned your new 2025 homecoming queen. Your homecoming queen for 2025 is Deja Jones. Congratulations, Deja Jones, your 2025 homecoming queen.
together with your guys. Come together. Come on. Maya, come in.
Ooh. I think we're getting a big group shot here.
Oh, I bet y'all love hearing me yell on that thing.
I don't think it has. It might.
Come on, pretty Jack. Jack, smile.
Yeah, the freezer. I don't know, but hey, they're good. They're really good. Pizza slices, and Ned, look at some of these prices. A pizza slice is only $2.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, really good prices. Everything for the kids. They got candy, ring pops. Joey Romano's down there. He's going to take care of you. You tell him Ned and Bobby sent you down there, and Ned's going to take care of you.
There he is, right there.
He's probably on his way up here.
He's probably coming up here to beg us. We'll allow him a couple of minutes.
All right, we're going to move on from Mr. Joey Romano, Edward Jones, financial advisor. Real quick, the sponsors for tonight's game, as always, Brown Rig Insurance, Riverside Bank of Jefferson, Edward Jones Investments, Patterson Pest Patrol, Maximize, Bulldog Bell Bonds, Porta-John, and Johnson Collision. Ned, you've got some stuff around the area, some stats and rankings. Let's go over some of that.
Well, I was going to tell you. Well, let's see if he's going to come in here.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about his hamburger. We thought he was actually working.
Yeah, I thought he was making homemade burgers.
Joey Romano.
We thought it was. We ask for you to bless both the teams and coaches so that they will enter this game with a spirit of integrity, honor, and respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask for you to keep the players safe from injury and harm throughout this game. We also would like to lift up the cheerleaders, strutters, the band, and all those who will perform at halftime. May their hard work and dedication shine tonight. Furthermore, we are grateful for the volunteers who so generously gave up their time to make nights like these possible. Above all, let everything that happens on this field bring honor and glory to you, God. In Jesus' name, amen.
Very well said. Okay. We're going to get the menu tossed over to the PA so everybody out here in the stands knows what Mr. Romano is cooking if you smell what Joey's cooking down there in the concession stand.
Yeah.
Really? So Mr. Romano says if you want to pull
Just
it
like
in the back,
just like the days of prohibition.
better than cooking pack.
Special price. Yeah. All right.
All right,
They don't have to get out of the car. They'll come get it.
Yeah.
Is this good?
Well, the crowd is starting to come in for homecoming night. Man, we've got, I think, 5 or 6 classes here. And Bobby, the tailgate was absolutely unbelievable.
Hey, it's amazing out there. A lot of good foods being cooked. A lot of different classes are out there for homecoming. And it's going to be a good time. So if you're not watching us on TV, you better be down here.
Bobby Pigskin Preps kept us at number 4, even though the loss to Newton. That was a bruising fight. And if you'll look outside, can you see on the camera? All the coaches are wearing a Jerry Bennett shirt that says The Legend.
Yep.
And that's in honor of Jerry Bennett. We got to get us one of those jerseys.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely be on the list for that one.
Let's see. Let's look over here at Dekalb. Dekalb, the first game played Mineola, won that one 42-13, and then last week played Pittsburgh, lost that one 38-8. They mirror the defense of Newton. I mean, Bob, they're coming at you from all directions, just like Newton was. They do a bull rush up the middle, and it's going to be another test for the offensive line, but I don't think they're anywhere near as good as Newton. But they put a lot of pressure. They do. They rush 5, 6, 7 times. So.
We're going to see a lot of different looks from their offense, and we were talking about this earlier. Their quarterback is just a freshman, but he plays like he's been playing for about 10 years at quarterback. He can throw the ball. He knows how to run that offense. We were watching him pregame, Ned. He's throwing that ball from the 40 well into the end zone
and
on
putting
a dime.
it right in the hands. Yeah.
So cornerbacks and safeties are going to have to be on their toes tonight for the Bulldogs and keep it all in front of them.
At this time,
Well, but remember, we have a D-line that's going to force him to do things he has not done in the first 2 weeks. So we'll see how he can handle that. But like you said, he's just a youngster, and he can really throw the ball.
And Ned, last week in Newton, our defense showed what they were made of. I mean, that defense kept us in the game all night. The defensive line, linebackers, secondary, they were everywhere.
Was it 7 turnovers?
May have been 5 to 7, forcing fumbles and they're just in interceptions. There was one play the quarterback tried to throw. It was batted back right into his hands. They forced a fumble and ran in for a touchdown. So that defense is going to be swarming tonight, and it's going to be up to the offense to start generating some yards and some scores.
I think Chance will have a little more time tonight than what he had last week. Of course, they are going to be coming, and I mean, I watched against the Pittsburgh and their first game, and I mean they're blitzing in there all night long and putting pressure on them. But I think they'll be expecting not quite as much as what Newton did.
Yeah. Bulldog fans, once again, I want to run down something taking place Sunday at Riverport Barbecue at 4 p.m. It's going to be a plate dinner, $10 a plate for Sloppy Joe chips and drink, all benefiting Avery Lawson, one of our own, cancer benefit. And immediately after that, Ned and Charlie Chitwood are going to take over, and we're going to have a cake and pie auction. And I guarantee you it's going to be well worth extra money spent. So these guys are going to be auctioning off some cake and pies. And, I put in a request, and I'm going to see if it comes through because I got top dollar on it. Guaranteed. I'm not going to tell you which one because you'll get more out of it. I know how you operate.
I'll watch it.
I mean, that's your job, of course. We're going to take a break for the school song.
Around the district, Gladewater will play West Rusk tonight. Both of these teams, Gladewater coming in 2-0, West Rusk 1-1. They're thinking that Gladewater can win this one by 13. White Oak playing Quitman. Poor old Quitman won a game last week. They're calling this a pick'em. Your Bulldogs against the Dekalb Bears, and then the Atlanta Rabbits playing the New Boston Lions. That is our past coach. Is there as head coach, and he's looking for a good win last week. He won his first game, looking for his second game. Old Stan, he's a good guy. Liberty Iowa is they're going to take a whooping.
They're
playing,
struggling.
yeah, and they're playing Carthage. They're giving Carthage 58 points in that one. And Gladewater Sabine is playing New Diana. Both of them come in 0-2, and they're thinking New Diana might take this one. But let's hope for Sabine that they can come up with a win.
So we're already getting a score coming in on the West Rusk at Gladewater. It's West Rusk 15. Oh, that was played last night, 15-14.
Oh, okay.
West Rusk over Gladewater. And 16-13, White Oak over Quitman. So those must have been last night.
Yeah,
Doug's.
okay.
I'm going to fill those in so I don't get confused.
Well, Liberty Iowa lost a whole chunk of their offense, and they're struggling a little bit.
And, yeah, that was something interesting because I did not know this. Bulldog fans, it's one of those things where in Arkansas, which Liberty Iowa is right there on the border, in Arkansas, a high school football player can get NIL money.
Yeah.
So some players at Liberty Ilo find out, and it's hopping across the border, and let's see what I can do.
Show me the money.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
Bobby can't wait for this one to start. The Dekalb Bears out on the field. Bulldogs have yet to come out. Coach is going to get them all fired up and bring them out at one time. Homecoming, they want to win this game with this big crowd that's united.
Mid-80s. Yeah. And some
2005.
Bulldog fans, be sure to stick around at halftime. We're going to have a special guest up here. There's something to watch for.
All right, they're getting in there.
Ladies volleyball coach, she's going to come up at halftime and give us a replay of what's happened over the season and the things that her girls have done.
Bulldog fans remember this Oregon football game. Everything else taking place.
Once the last person leaves, do you want me to follow them? Follow the shot?
And now, entering the field, your Jefferson Bulldogs.
Am I good to go ahead and switch for that flag shot now?
You know, he barely got to the top of it. He just brought it on down with him.
You know, you should have maybe got a breakaway rim, you know, because somebody's going to break it, and that's going to set things off.
Oh, the crowd will just go wild. So watch the defense. If they turn up turnover, they're going to come down and slam that ball down that goal. Bulldogs on the sidelines now.
Ladies and
We're just
gentlemen,
about 4
to
minutes
honor
away
America,
from getting this thing
please rise and remove
going.
your hats
And we'll take a
as
break for
the
the
Jefferson
national
High
anthem,
School
and we'll
Band
be right
plays
back.
our national anthem.
I tell you what, some great camera work down there from people helping out Jay tonight. You're going to be getting a lot of different camera angles tonight. Hopefully some good shots from field level. And
at this time, team captains will meet at the center of the field.
Ned's just talking to me, but he doesn't have his headset on, so he doesn't.
There you go.
He's just out there, you know.
Captains.
He's so good he doesn't need a headset.
That's right. That's right. They hear me anyway.
His voice carries throughout the press box.
Number 3.
Who we got at captains tonight? Ned.
Well, you got Coben Tomlinson, number 7. Number 27, Aaron Ballard. Number 3 is Chance Washington. And number 57 is Keelan Williams.
Dale Brown.
And we got quite a few from Dekalb. I'm not going to try to run down.
And I think that's Dale Brown. He's still limping. He'll be coming back in the next couple of weeks.
Ned, the number to watch for Dekalb is going to be number 3, the freshman quarterback, Maddox Burgeon.
Hey, Bobby, I want to say it's number 6, Dominic Dunn. I could be wrong on that. It's the tailback, and this dude can scat. He's a senior tailback, but I'm telling you, he's the real deal.
Well, you know, we played these guys 2 years straight, 2 or 3 years straight, and every time it's a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much expect the same thing tonight.
Well, as I said, the Pigskin Preps kept us at the number 4 spot. I couldn't get into Max Preps to see what they had us, but I think pretty much everyone realized what kind of game that was and team we were playing, so they didn't drop down. Okay, Tomlinson is made the call.
Dekalb has won the toss, elected to receive.
There you go. Dekalb won it, and they will take it to receive the opening kickoff. Pregame show is brought to you by Brown Rig Insurance, as always.
Riverside Bank of Jefferson, Edward Jones Investment, Patterson Pest Control, Maximize, Bulldog Bail Bonds, Porta-John, and Johnson Collision.
Well, I tell you what, Patterson Pest Patrol could have earned their money
I was
last
begging
week.
Sheila to come down, and she was tied up and just couldn't make it. But, I mean, she could have solved that whole issue for us.
Really quick.
I think they attacked you a little harder than they did me. It must have been that.
It's the sweetness. The sweetness.
Yeah. I was thinking of something else, but whatever you think you need to believe. Hey, what were those names that the coach gave us on the field down there earlier? You wrote them down someplace?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got them somewhere. I think they're still in here. No. I've got them. It's going to take me a second. Oh, no, I know where they're at. Here we go.
Catcher and Gus Hitchcock. The doctor of nothing said to give you a shout out.
And there's the opening kickoff. That is
Got
Brian Gardner around the left side up to the 39-yard line where Dekalb will take over 1st and 10. Gardner, junior for the Bears.
What number was that? Number 1?
Number 1. Ethan Maxwell was the kicker.
I'll tell you, Bobby, he's limping off the field, though. He took a pop from that defense. This young man likes to throw the ball quite a bit. He can send it downfield. He's, like you said, just a youngster.
In the backfield for the Bears is Dominic Dunn. He's a senior running back. Split receivers to the right, twins to the left for the Bears. Handoff to Dunn up the middle, met quickly by the Bulldogs.
Thor had a little bit of help that time. That was from his counterpart, Fisher.
Gain of 1 on the carry for Dunn brings up 2nd and 9 for the Bears. Burgeon works out of the gun. He's going to jet sweep. That is number 2, Walker Madison, and he's going to take a loss of 2 on the carry.
Ethan Maxwell right there to stop him for a 2-yard loss. The speed of that defense, Bobby, is the key to it all. They're rough, tough, but the speed, the way they move and fly around the field.
Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Bears.
He likes to throw, so he may be going downfield on this one.
Got twins to the left. We got a flag. First penalty of the night.
I hope it wasn't offsides. And the reason I say that is, was it on offense?
That was a false start, I believe.
Oh, good deal, because DeCorian Blanton went flying in there, and I thought maybe the way he was jumping up and down, that might have caught him, but that was not the case.
That'll bring up 3rd and 16 now for the Bears. Just underway here at Jerry Bennett Field. Virgin out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes some pressure. He takes off around the left side, and he's going nowhere.
Whoa.
Maybe a gain of 1.
A lot of pressure on that defense. He forced him out of the pocket. He had to do something, and everyone downfield was pretty much covered. So good defensive stance there by the Bulldogs.
4th and long brings up punting situation. That's going to be done handling the punting duties for the Bears. Back for Jefferson.
Lamarian Douglas.
And
he's got some wings on his feet.
Gets the snap. It's kind of a low kick. Gets a Bear roll out of it. It's going to keep rolling. Inside the 30 to the 26-yard line of the Bulldogs, where they're going to take over 1st and 10. Bulldog fans, penalty flags brought to you by Bulldog Bail Bonds. Your touchdowns and field goals brought to you by Maximize First Downs, brought to you by Mr. Lee Haggard, Riverside Bank of Jefferson. First and 10 Bulldogs. High-powered offense when they get it going. Chance Washington is your quarterback. Trey Moss in the backfield. And it will go to Moss around the right side. He's got a seam, and he's going to get good yardage, about 7 yards on that carry.
Shot a gap over the right side and able to get it down to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and long, well, 2nd and 4, we'll call it. Dogs communicating with the coach on the sidelines.
Washington back to throw. Tucks it, and he's got pressure on him quick, and he's going to take a loss all the way back to the 28-yard line.
Well, that line collapsed on him right at the last second. He started to move to his right side, and it'll be a loss of 5, so it'll bring up 3rd and 8. If you just joined us, Jefferson Bulldogs and Dekalb Bears. 3rd game of the season.
8:50 remaining in the first quarter. Man in motion is Jermaine Hopkins Jr. And it's going to go to Moss around the right side, and he's upended with
There's a flag out there at the 25-yard line.
A Bulldog Bail Bonds penalty flag. I think that's going to go against the Bulldogs.
I believe you are correct, sir.
That's going to back them up 10.
Bulldogs going to have to kick this one away. Ethan Maxwell will go out to kick this one away.
So a defensive stand for both teams on opening drives. Back deep for the Bears, number 2, Walker Madison, senior. Oh, Ethan pulled off a fake punt last week.
He did.
He told Coach he saw it and just took it. Decent punt. Received it about the 41-yard line, making his way around the right side. He's got some speed, some good blocks ahead of him. And we've got a flag right at the end of that run out to the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs.
The kicker, Ethan Maxwell, on the tackle.
May have been a block in the back. Here comes the call. Waiting on it.
Let's go on a golf against the Dekalb Bears. Going to set them back to the 42-yard line.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block by the receiving team.
That happened right there in front of us.
Yep. And I kind of said, hey, those are some good blocks.
Yeah.
That had to be a really good block because he blindsided him. So 1st and 10 now for the Bears from their own 42-yard line. 8:11 remaining in the first quarter.
Probably Ken Thomas and having to watch this game at home this week.
Uh-oh. Quick throw out in the flat. That was intended for number 2, Walker Madison.
LeBaron Douglas in coverage that time. He was going with the ball. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the Dekalb 42-yard line. 8:06 left here in the first quarter, and the score 0-0.
Twin split to the left. Madison in the backfield. Snap it to go up. Handoff up the middle. He's brought down quickly. That was Brian Gardner, number 1.
That was Thor, number 7, that stopped him in his tracks.
And that's going to be a loss of 1 yard.
Thor was this past year's, last week's defensive player of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 11 now for the Bears. Drops back to throw. He's going to put one up in the air. Nobody. That's going to be intercepted.
There you go. That's going to be a touchdown if he can get it. Go, baby, go. Cuts back, cuts back, cuts back. Holy cow.
Lamarion Douglas on the INT for the Bulldogs.
He was watching it all the way. Finally brought down by number 3, Walker Madison. And there's the first defense by that. A turnover by the defense. Did you see the dump? Did you see the dump?
Look at the goal. Tonight might be the night.
Yeah, they might break it off tonight.
Trying to straighten it back out. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from their own 17-yard line. Washington hands off to Moss up the middle. Pretty decent gain. 4 or 5 yards, we'll see.
Moss was your offensive player of the game last week, had 107 yards on the night. So 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Washington back to throw. Out in the flat is Moss.
Oh, in and out of the hands.
In and out.
Number 15, Trey Moss.
Had him out in the flat for a moment. Thrown a little behind him. He had to stop and adjust and couldn't get to it. He comes off with a little limp. That's going to bring in number 16, Demetrius Carr.
Looks like that might be an ankle bothering him a little bit. He got a limp going.
Washington looking to throw. Oh, little behind once again. Intended for, was that number 12? Yeah, number 12, Caden Grigsby. Just a little off target. And we are 6:40 remaining into the first quarter.
We got to go for it, Bobby. 4th and about 6.
Got twins out to the right, single receiver to the left. That's Grigsby. Now puts Hopkins in motion.
Watch T. Gray on the right side.
Washington looking to throw. He's looking for T. Gray over the middle. He's got him.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Man, you talk about money. When it gets in those hands, it is money. Dogs draw first blood. 6-zip with 6:35 left here in the first quarter. I see so far. I've been able to get in there, maximize.
For your next.
I see so far.
For your next eye appointment, nothing here in the first quarter.
Bobby, my daughter, Catherine, is in the stands. They had the tailgate down there tonight. She's got her daughter, my granddaughter, has one of Catherine's jerseys on from being a cheerleader, and she's a little cheerleader with pom-poms, a 3-year-old out there.
And that 3-year-old gave you a care package before the game to bring up here. Some Pringles and some cheese puffs.
Yeah, what he hadn't eaten. Uh-oh, there you go.
That is Walker Madison on the return for the Bears. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
Dekalb Blanton on the tackle. Last week, Dekalb was number 6 in Division 2A, 3-2A, and Newton was number 5.
Maddox Burgeon is the quarterback for the Bears, just a freshman. Takes a snap, rolls around the left, throw into the flat, it's tipped, incomplete.
Was that 27 that got their hands on that? Aaron Ballard? So far, Bobby, that Jefferson defense is putting pressure on this young man. We've yet to see the tailback come out of the backfield.
2nd and 10 now for the Bears. Handoff up the middle.
There he is.
Oh, Thor meets him rudely at the 34-yard line. And they're going to give him 2 yards on the carry.
Little help from Bryson Mosley as well.
Those 2 yards were hard-fought yards.
Mosley just a sophomore. Remember Destin Mosley back in the, about 2005, 2006, in that area. Went to K-State for a while, and then he started teaching his nephew how to play football.
3rd and 8 now for the Bears. Burgeon looking to throw. Here comes a deep throw down the left side. He's got a man
intercepted.
They're going to have pass interference on the Bulldogs. That's Douglas once again, but Maxwell took him down while the ball was in the air. So hold on. That's for nothing. Don't break the rim down.
They know it.
Yeah, they know it now.
Wow.
Maxwell got to him just a little bit. I think he knew he was beat and just tried to slow him down. Coach Taylor saying that was uncatchable, a little overthrown.
Yeah, he's still bringing that forward to the back judge. He's not buying it. That penalty flag brought to you by Ken. What's his last name?
Tomlinson?
Tomlinson, something like that?
I think so.
Yeah. Big bail bondsman. Him and John Taylor. They've been doing that they did that for Charlie and I for 30 years, and now they're doing it for the televised version.
5:29 remaining in the first. Ball's right on the 50-yard line. Puts a man in motion. This will be a handoff up the middle once again to Brian Gardner.
Loses a yard on that one. Get him at the 49. Bobby, I didn't know I was as pretty as I was till I saw you on TV, and I'll tell you what, I just...
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, I watched a game last week, and I realized how handsome I was standing next to you.
Well, when you're standing next to a guy with a mouthful of bugs, it's not hard to look better. All right, back to the action. 2nd and 11. Pitch out to the left. That's Gardner once again, but he's going to be brought down for no gain.
That's not happening. And on the attack at that time. 66. What was it? 56. Dekalb Blanton on the tackle. 3rd and 11. 4:33 left here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0 over the Dekalb Bears. A huge crowd here tonight for homecoming. Boy, it's good to see a lot of people we haven't seen in a long time.
3rd and 11, drops back to throw. Scrambling out the left side. He's got running room. If he can get to it, he'll have the first. Tripped up and out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Richard Bradley tripped him up as he came around the sidelines on the off side of the field. They're going to say he stepped out at about the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 4:02 left here in the clock in the first quarter.
This first half is being brought to you by Riverside Bank of Jefferson.
That's old Lee Haggard, isn't it?
The one and only.
The one and only.
Twins on both sides for Burgeon. Looking to throw. Now here comes the pressure. Rolls out to the right. He gets a good block. And he's just going to take this out of bounds. Maybe a yard. Yeah, they're going to give him 1 yard on that carry.
Caden Parrish helped him make that decision. Chased him out of bounds.
Good coverage downfield by the secondary of the Bulldogs.
2nd and 9, 3:54 on the clock here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0 at W.F. Lockett Bulldog Stadium on Jerry Bennett Field. We're going to have to get us some of those Jerry Bennett shirts.
I like that. Trips to the left now for Burgeon. Here comes the pressure. Missed him, but he is going to be brought down by another Bulldog. That's number 27, Aaron Ballard.
In stereo.
He'll lose a yard on that carry.
So it'll be 3rd and 10.
Gardner has 4 carries for -3 yards so far.
Chip Wood, does Commerce A&M's defensive line look like this one?
3rd and 10 now for the Bears. Trips to the left. Here comes the pressure once again. He's got a receiver in the flat. Breaks one tackle. That's going to be Walker Madsen. And he's going to get about 3 yards.
I'm going to say he got up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 4th and 6. Looks like they're going to stay with the offense. 2:50 and ticking left here in the first quarter.
Once again, that Bulldog defense is on point tonight so far, bringing the pressure. Burgeon has not had a lot of time to throw. He's been on the scramble most of the night. Drops back. Here comes the pressure from the backside. He's looking downfield, and he just gets it off, and it's intercepted.
Oh, it's intercepted.
That is Lamarion Douglas once again.
Again. Right in his hands. He just did a dare leap, grabbed it, and stepped out of bounds at the 5-yard line, or the 10-yard line, rather. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
I tell you what, Charlie, you're going to know this. The one thing you want back there at safety is some wingspan from your defender, and I tell you what, he's got it. He is all over the field back there.
He's got the speed and the wingspan.
1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs.
Braden Ventimiglia checks in. Will Baldwin is your center.
Twins on each side for Washington. Drops back to throw. He's got a receiver. That was number 19, Braden Ventimiglia, on the reception. It's going to be a gain of 3.
Get a little bit more breathing room back there.
Moss is back out there at running back.
You got trips on the left side.
Washington drops back to throw. Looking right. He's going to go deep. And he's got Travis Gray wide open at midfield. He breaks the tackle. He's going to score. That's going to be a touchdown.
Man, oh man.
86 yards. Chance Washington.
T. Gray on his second touchdown of the evening.
That touchdown comes with 1:36 on the clock here in the first quarter.
Man, Bob, you can almost see that happening. Tigray goes back with him.
Here's the replay. Watch how he gets out of that tackle right there. Spins and makes the defender fall down.
You don't want to go ISO on that guy because he's going to get the ball and go.
Ethan Maxwell out for the PAT try.
Thor is your holder. Coben Tomlinson snaps back. Kick is up.
Uh-oh.
I made it over. It made it over. Yes, sir.
14-0 now. Your Bulldogs up over the Dekalb Bears. You have that one more time, Jay? Jay, you got that replay one more time? Let's watch this one more. That was a good throw from Washington. Here it comes. He's standing about his 5-yard line and gets it out to midfield.
I mean, it's right there.
Great touchdown. Great play call.
Tigray.
Putting trips on the left side, leaving
5
1-on-1.
the first game? Tigray? 5 catches in the first game?
May have been 2 for touchdowns.
Yeah.
Ethan Maxwell will tee it up for the Dogs. Back deep for the Bears is number 2, Walker Matson. And what's on the other side? Can't see that number.
Looks like it's 84.
We don't even have an 84. That's an onside attempt. If he can keep it in bounds. Oh, should have tipped it back. Tipped it back.
I think he might have got it. I think he might have got it.
Is there a flag
on the sidelines? Oh.
Somebody might have got across a little early.
Coach Reeves was excited about that, and they almost pulled it off.
Doug Thompson got a score coming in the first quarter. It's Pittsburgh over Grace Community, 10-0.
We had that surgery, Bobby, and haven't been able to get up the stadium yet, but he's watching at home every week and taking care of business, keeping us educated on what's going out there around the district.
He does a great job giving us the scores. So that's going to give the Bears the ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10, with 1:36 on the clock.
If you just joined us, 1:36 left here in the first quarter, and Bulldogs up 14-0 over the Dekalb Bears.
Freshman Maddox Burgeon at quarterback for the Bears. Looks like a different running back in there. Oh, pressure comes. That is number 56.
That's the big man, Decorian Blanton on the tackle.
That's going to be a huge loss.
Well, that just basically sent it back to where it went out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So it'll bring up 2nd and 18.
Loss of 7 yards on that. Brings up 2nd and 17 now for the Bears.
Buck 5 and ticking.
Burgeon hands off up the middle. Short gain across the 45.
That's the big tailback that time. That's number 21, Ethan Hewley. Senior tailback. We don't have our clock up here tonight.
No, that's what Doug was saying. Call the time clock out.
30 seconds and ticking. They're not going to have enough time to let it run. 15 left on the.
At least both play clocks are working tonight.
Yeah.
There's the snap, looking to throw. He's got a slant in. It's led him just a little too much, intended for number 1. That's Brian Gardner. Incomplete.
Tyler McCurry on the coverage. So it'll bring up 4th and 14. 9 seconds. They're probably going to let this run down, wouldn't you think? No, the clock has stopped.
Yeah, incomplete pass.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to punt it. And that's going to be Dominic Dunn, the senior, back there to handle the punting duties for the Bears.
Marion Douglas back deep for the Bulldogs. Somebody got a hand on that one and slapped it down.
He's going to pick it up and go. He's got room around that side if he can get a block. He makes a man miss. We got a block in the bag.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's another one. So all that's going to be coming back. 2 flags on the play. A Bulldog bail bond penalty ×2.
Boogers.
2 separate illegal blocks. One might have been a hold.
Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag. 2 of them. Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag. That's 2. You know, Ken's at the house laid up watching on TV and
He's
counting
counting.
everything.
He is
I
counting.
guarantee you, we miss one, we'll never hear the end of it.
So that's going to push the Bulldogs way back into their own territory.
I wonder if old John Taylor's over there watching it with him.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Your Jefferson Bulldogs 14, Dekalb Bears 0. Bulldog fans, if you didn't see that touchdown or you're missing it, do you need to have your eyes checked? If so, go see Dr. Sheila Lang-Bartels at Maximize in downtown Jefferson. Her staff provides the best customer service in East Texas. They have a wide variety of frames, women's, men's, kids, and designer frames too. Maximize has everything you need for your family eye care, including contacts and sunglasses. You'll be seeing every touchdown now after you see her. Call Dr. Sheila at 903-665-2020 at 108 North Walnut Street in downtown Jefferson. Ned, I tell you what, next time you're having that big party, you better call me.
Okay.
And you better call Porta John.
Oh, of course, always.
So you can prepare for all your needs. The folks at Porta John are happy to fix you up with all the outdoor conveniences. Anytime you need them, Porta John has everything from simple portable restrooms to handicapped accessible facilities and hand wash stations. They can even provide air-conditioned or heated restroom trailers for your next event. Give them a call at 903-665-7449 or go online at portajohn.com. Proudly supports the Bulldogs and the JHS Strutters.
And you know what Big John used to say?
What's that?
I forgot.
Oh. That's okay.
He said, we're always number 1 with number 2.
There you go.
And he did that for all those other guys on all these other radio stations. John did it first.
Washington keeper around the right side looking for a block. He gets one across the 20, still on his feet to the 26-yard line. And let's see where they mark him.
Chance Washington
Up
got
to
to
the
get,
28.
what, about 15, 16, 17 yards?
16, we'll give him 16 on that carry. 4 carries for 32 yards so far for Washington. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Spotted at the Bulldog 28.
This will go to Moss around the right side. Looking for a block. He gets across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
There's an energized number 77, C.J. Walker. He blocked his man all the way downfield. Bobby, C.J., I mean, the offensive line looking much better than what we did last week.
Yep. Right from the get-go, they look totally different. Washington looking to throw. He's got a slant into Hopkins.
Oh,
being
come on,
held.
come on, come on.
And no flag on that one.
Aiden Hansley in coverage. We'll call it for you.
Third and about 7 now for the Bulldogs.
Oh, Kenneth Simmons, coach, he had workout with these offensive linemen this week, and he's got the problem fixed. Just rearrange some people and
looking to throw once again. He's got a man in. Oh, just off his fingertips. That was intended for number 12, Caden Grigsby. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7, which brings out Ethan Maxwell to handle the punting duties for the Bulldogs. Back deep
Walker
for
Madison back deep for the Bears, standing at his own 40-yard line.
Maxwell's been getting off some decent punts lately.
That dude he's got some legs on him too. He can fly.
Last week he had a fake punt converted for the Bulldogs. Oh, another fake. That's Tomlinson, the quarterback. He's under pressure. He's got to move. There's a throw. It's completed.
Let's go, yeah.
Oh,
it's right at the line.
Oh.
He threw it to number 8, Caden Parrish, and the official was standing right there, but it's going to be a 1 yard short.
Oh.
Holy
Just
cow.
short.
There's a flag right there. Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag, and we're waiting to see. It looks like it's going to be against the Bulldogs, but nothing certain yet.
He's ready to step it off.
Yeah, he's ready to go
way.
against the Bulldogs. Ooh, this is going to be nasty. They're going to get the ball.
So it was 4th and 7. Tomlinson takes the short snap, tries to convert it, and comes up a yard short. But the penalty flag is going to move it back. Well, let's see what they do.
Well, let's see. He's looking toward favor of the Bulldogs.
You could decline it and just get the ball right there.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going to do. They're going to wave that one off. Ineligible receiver downfield.
Yeah.
It's declined. 1st and 10 Bears from the Bulldogs' 38-yard line. First and 10 for the Bears. And the play clock has not reset. There it goes. Now it's showing 25 and ticking. Oh, that's going to draw him off. That'll be a free play. Burgeon going to take a shot deep. He's got a man open.
There.
Little overthrown intended for Brian Gardner. That was the right side of the Bulldog defense, jumped off sides.
Brad Smith and Slater Braddock sent me some texts, but that was quite some time back. I just now saw him. Todd Pulver is on the field was money. On field view is money. He likes it. He's here.
So that'll be 1st and 5 now for the Bears from the Bulldogs' 33-yard line. Trying to draw him off once again with that quick clap. This will be handoff up the middle. That's number 21, Ethan Hughley, once again.
He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say about a half a yard. So bring up 2nd and 4, we'll call it.
Hughley on the carry for the Bears. Runs into the Bulldogs.
Keep us noted on that game clock, Ned. I can't see it from where I'm sitting.
Got 24 seconds.
Or big clock, game clock.
10:21.
10:21 remaining in the second. Twins to the right, looking to throw. He's got a man out in the flat. Almost a backwards pass, goes incomplete to Walker Madsen.
Caden Parrish on coverage there. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's trying to get rid of that ball as quickly as he can.
Yeah.
That defensive line is just crushing in on him.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 4, almost 5. He'll have twins to the right. Hughley in the backfield once again. Drops back to throw. He's got pressure from the backside, and he is down at the 42-yard line.
Jason Burton on the tackle. Linebacker came up and just ran him down.
Here comes a replay on that one.
Man, you talk about speed.
4th and 13 now for the Bears. And that is going to be Dominic Dunn back there to punt for the Bears. Lamarion Douglas back for the Bulldogs.
So we got Knox Tomlinson.
Oh, he fumbled a snap.
And little Romano down there.
And he is going to get to the 44 of the Bulldogs, and that is it. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Aaron Ballard, one of the tacklers there. A little bit of help from Jason Burton. It'll be Bulldog football at the Bulldog 44-yard line. We'll call it the 44. 1st and 10. If you just joined us, 9:18 left here in the first half. Bulldogs up 14-0. Big homecoming night tonight. The stadium is full. What we say, Bobby? 5 or 6 classes celebrating their homecoming.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Twins to the right for Washington. He's going to hand off to Moss up the middle. Bounces around. He's going to get 3 yards on the carry.
Just to the 57-yard line. Trey Moss, last week's offensive player of the game.
Second and 7 Bulldogs. Hand off to Moss again up the middle. Maybe. No, I don't think he got he didn't get anything. Bring up 3rd and 7 now for the Bulldogs.
Here the stadium announcer, Mr. Greg Ingraham.
Washington quarterback keeper around the right side. He's good if he can get a block.
I think he's about a yard short, Bobby.
He gets across midfield to the 48-yard line.
He's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Offense stays out on the field. Moss is in the backfield. Twins to the right. Quarterback keeper, it's going to come around the right side. He needs to cut up, and he's going to get across. That'll be a 1st down.
Move those chains, boys. 1st down brought to you by Maximize.
No,
Bobby.
No.
We missed a couple last week. Oh, Riverside.
There you go. Haggard.
I was going to give her a little bit extra credit.
Oh, okay.
You got in hot water about
That's right.
that.
That's right.
And I'm just trying to justify things.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. Washington back to throw, looking to go deep. He's got a man open. That's Turkey, number 4. It's caught.
Oh,
he dropped
my
it.
goodness, in and out of his hands. Oh, he saw the goal line before he got the ball wrapped up.
Oh, he got
my
about
goodness.
3 or 4 steps on the defender.
So there's a flag back here at the 48-yard line. Might be holding. We'll wait and see what's going on here. So it would have come back anyway, if that'll help Turkey feel any better. Or maybe not, depending on which way that flag goes. See what the white tab has.
Yep, holding.
Offensive holding. So we're able to come back anyway. Not that that's going to make Turkey feel any better, but.
In and out of the hands. Ran a great route. He was about 3 steps ahead of the defender.
A 10-yard penalty. Ball is spotted at the 45.
1st and 20. 7:53 on the clock. Washington back to throws. He's got Gray over the middle, wide open. If he can get to it, touchdown Bulldogs.
He's got it. Man, oh man, connection.
55 yards.
Washington to Gray for the 3rd of the night.
Here comes the replay.
Here we go. Replay is up there, coming now. Watch Chance. He steps back. He sees this man. He sets his feet. He fires downfield and wide open. The blazing speed of number 11, T. Gray. And 28 attending the PAT. Maxwell out. Thor is your holder. Calls for the snap. The ball is placed. It is up, and it is good. 21-zip. 7:42 left here in the first half. The number 4 Bulldogs are doing exactly what we thought they would do.
Ned, I tell you what, as a former receiver, you can appreciate a crisp, clean route that Travis Gray Jr. is running. I mean, he's getting his steps in, and when he makes his cut, he's just leaving the defender, and it makes it easy for Washington to hit him in stride.
You know, kudos to Chance Washington. There was, a little bit of concern about whether he was going to be able to get the ball moving downfield, and I'll tell you what, first game of this game, he's spot on. Last week, he just had pressure on him. That was unbelievable.
At the north end of the field. Burgers, chicken strips, cold drinks, and much.
I think Joey was able to get that menu over to Greg and get it called out over the PA.
Look at Alex Romano down here with his hat cocked sideways on him. Got his little goatee going.
Oh, yeah.
He thinks he's pretty.
Yeah.
The hammer's telling him how it should be done.
Maxwell with the kick, little pooch kick down the right side. Oh, it's fumbled.
Oh, it bobbed out again. I think Bulldogs, did they get it?
I think the Bears got on it right at the 40-yard line.
Wow, that one was pushing all around the place.
They did. 1st and 10 for the Bears from the 40-yard line. Got 7:37 remaining on the clock.
They're going to spot it at the 39.
Trying to get some different camera angles down on the field tonight. Up close.
Well, Jay Patrick has those youngsters all over the place out there, and what a great job. This is pretty much a production. It's a truck up here. And
it is.
Jay's running the truck tonight. He's got all of his minions down there up in the everywhere.
If he can control them, that's the key. And he's shaking his head. He's got his job cut out for him tonight.
Well, they got the big boy got the ball. He might get 1.5 yards out of it, if that. They're going to say he got 1 yard up to the 40.
That is Dominic Dunn for the Bears.
You know what's great about this game tonight? We don't have a 12-inch pole standing in front of us where half the time we couldn't see what's going on the field. It was right in the middle of the field.
Poor design. 2nd and 9 now for the Bears. Virgin looking to throw. Now he comes back to the left side. Here comes the pressure. He's just going to take it out of bounds at the 40, and he's going to lose 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Fisher Bradley he could hear his footsteps behind him. He thought he better get out of bounds quickly. 6:53 left on the clock. 21-0 is your score here in the first half. Bulldogs up over the Dekalb Bears. Jefferson Bulldog football.
Virgin's got twins to the right. Looking to throw. Oh, here comes the pressure. He rolls out of it, still looking, trying to direct his receivers, and nothing.
Throw it away.
He'll have to get rid of it.
That'll bring up.
That's 4th and 9 they're showing for the Bears with 6:45 remaining here in the second quarter.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they are going to kick it.
And that'll be Dominic Dunn, the senior, back to punt for the Bears. This is Jermaine Hopkins back there, otherwise known as Turkey. He's going to be standing at his own 27-yard line. He's got some speed. Here comes the punt. Good punt. And Turkey's going to let it go out of bounds, I believe. Yeah,
about the 18-yard
line.
Bulldogs will take over their 1st and 10.
Good punt from Dunn. So here comes the Bulldog offense. All 3 scores through the air so far, from Chance Washington to Travis Gray. 17, 11, and 55 yards. Travis Gray, just a junior. Washington hands off. That's Moss. He gets about 4 yards on the carry.
Will Baldwin is the man on the middle tonight on the center. You've got Keelan Williams, Adam Johnson, C.J. Walker, and Kingston Nelson, the King, are your offensive linemen. Much better.
Oh, Will's doing a great job at center so far. Washington looking to throw, and he's just going to throw that one away. He had Travis on the sideline and Turkey running an out route, and they were covered. Nowhere to go. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 now for the Bulldogs.
Dominic Dunn, the big linebacker, putting a lot of pressure on that time. He found a gap and just blew through it.
I don't think he leaves the field.
He came from the outside, I believe.
Yeah, he's offense, defense, punter, kicker.
So 2nd and 11, 6:02 left here in the first half. Bulldogs up 21-0.
Washington looking to throw. That's the same route, and that's going to be Turkey down the middle if he can get to it.
Oh, one more hand, one more step, he'd have had that.
Just overthrown.
Aiden Hansley is having his workout tonight, trying to keep up with those guys.
That'll bring up 3rd and 11 now for the Bulldogs. 5:55 remaining here in the first half. Bulldog fans, stick around for halftime. We're going to have a special guest up here, and we'll also bring you the Bulldog band. That is if your guest shows up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
She said she'd be here.
3rd and 11. Twins on each side for Washington. Moss in the backfield. Drops back to throw. Quick throw to Travis Gray. Oh! That was going to be the old hook and ladder.
Yeah, it was. He just didn't quite get a handle on it.
I think he turned to find his ladder a little too quick. That'll bring up 4th and 11 for the Bulldogs, which means Ethan Maxwell will come out to punt this one away. Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 5:50 remaining here in the first half.
Going to give the Bears probably the best field position of the evening.
That's going to be Walker Matson back for the Bears, number 2.
You know, Maxwell can kind of do a little punch kick.
Good snap. Oh, he gets
just
a
like that
high
one.
kick.
Just like that one.
Right up the middle. Takes a Bulldog bounce. Let's see if we can get across midfield. It does. And bring it back a little bit. Just on the Bears side of the 50. It'll be 1st and 10. Now they said, let's make it easier on the chain gang and put it right at the 50.
C.J. Walker downs the ball there. Big offensive linemen don't get to do that very often.
1st and 10 for the Bears.
Bobby, you played, what, pretty much 30 years ago?
Has it been that long?
Well, as a wide receiver that played in college, what do you compare yourself to these guys that are out here? You were tall, but you had speed.
Yeah, most of these receivers are, you know, on the shorter side, but good speed and running good routes. That pass is complete. Finally got a pass complete and still on his feet. That's going to be close to a 1st down.
I'm going to say they're probably going to give it to him. It was like he's right at the line. They're going to move the chains.
10 yards.
5:23 left on the clock, and that was number 2. And Walker Matson. Was it 2 or 8, Bobby?
I had number 2, but it might kind of look the same.
That's what I thought it was too, but he was going out.
Burgeon again to throw. Pump fake.
Pressure.
Here comes the pressure. He's not getting away from number 27, Aaron Ballard.
Well, that 10 yards they got, he just gave it back. Because he's going to be right across to the 48-yard line of the Dekalb side of the ball.
Loss of 7.
So that's going to be second and what, 20? Oh, they did put it down here on the.
Yeah. Second and 17.
17, yeah.
That's the 4th sack for the Bulldogs on the night. 2 interceptions, both from Douglas. This is a different quarterback in here now. That is number 8 at quarterback. That's Isaiah Crow, the junior. And that goes to Hewley.
4 dogs hit him at one time and stopped the progress as he got up to the 46-yard line.
No gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 16. 3:53 left here on the clock here in the first half. Bulldogs will get the ball in the second half. They'll receive.
Now Burgeon is back at quarterback. Oh, false start.
Oh.
There's the flags. That'll move them back 5.
Yeah, buddy. Had 2 of them out there getting a little bit on the excited side.
And that should bring up 3rd and about 21-22 for the Bears.
When 88 took off, 2 took off. It's going to set them all the way back to the, what is that going to be on the?
49, I believe.
3rd and about 22, 21?
21, yeah.
3:29 left here on the clock here in the second quarter.
Twin split out to the left for Burgeon. Big man's in the backfield. That's number 21. He's looking to throw, and he's got a man. If he can connect, just off
in
the
and out of the
fingertips.
hands. Maxwell on coverage, but Bobby, he had that one right in his hands.
I don't have him on the roster. That's
number 88. He is not on the roster. Not on the one we have. We'll call him the mystery man.
The mystery man, just off his fingertips. That's going to bring up 4th down, which means Dominic Dunn will come out and punt this one away for the Bears. Is that Douglas back there for us?
Marion Douglas back there. Well, he barely got that one. Wait, Douglas is going to have a chance to run some here.
He takes it at about the 15.
He hit a gap. Another gap. Oh, there's a flag right there. That may be against the Bulldogs.
Gets that one out to the 33-yard line.
Let's see, Bobby. We're going to bring this one back to the
holding.
32.
You know, if that guy's in front of you, running away from you, you got to leave him alone. You can't try to knock him down or grab him to hold him up.
Oh, goodness.
They're going to catch that one every time. That's going to take this one all the way back to the 16, 17-yard line of the Bulldogs. 1st and 10. 3:09 remaining here in the first half. Plenty of time for Washington to get something going. This is going to be Moss trying to get outside, but he is wrapped up immediately, and he's going to take a loss back to the 14-yard line.
Brought down that time by Isaiah Crow.
Seven carries for 19 yards for Moss. Most of the Bulldogs' yardage coming through the air tonight.
2nd and 14.
Tomcat in attendance, Tommy Lee. Washington back to throw once again. He's got a man in the flat, just a little off target. That was number 12, Caden Grigsby.
Tell you what, Braden Ventimiglia had a step on his guy. We'll bring up third. Where do you see? There he is, old Tomcat.
Cat making the rounds.
Tommy Lee. How many years did he stand at this press box? 35 plus, maybe?
He was up top on the film crew.
Oh, yeah, forever and ever.
He'd film it. He would drive the bus. He'd do whatever you need him to do. Washington back to throw. He's got a man open, and he's going to be taken down immediately. That was, what number is that, 12?
Number 12.
Caden Grigsby.
Caden Grigsby on the reception for the Bulldogs.
So he's going to get it back.
Pick up of what, about 4 yards?
About 4 yards, make it 4th and 9. That's going to bring out Ethan Maxwell.
$1:58 left here in the first half. Back deep for the for the Bears, Walter Madison.
I think we got a timeout. While we have a timeout, let's talk about Riverside Bank of Jefferson, your hometown banking. It's the kind of business where you work with your neighbors. Neighbors like you find at Riverside Bank of Jefferson. Mr. Lee Haggard and his staff return the kind of service your parents and grandparents remember with all the features of a 21st century bank. Visit the bank at 371 South Walcott, that's Highway 59. Riverside Bank of Jefferson, a division of FNB Trinity, equal housing lender and member FDIC. And Johnson Collision and Bulldog Towing right there on Highway 49 West. It isn't where you just go to get when your car or truck gets banged up. It's also a collision repair place that's teaching Jefferson High School students the skills needed to work after graduation. Give them a call at 665-2233. They'll get you back on the road looking brand new.
Ethan Maxwell back to punt this one away. Oh, Ken Thomason just let me know that we missed a penalty flag
That's
on his
a Bulldog
behalf.
bell bonds
Oh, yeah.
penalty.
Ooh, high kick.
Oh, good kick from Maxwell.
We get a good run now. There
High
you go.
hanging
There you
punt.
go.
That'll be Demetrius Carr going to down it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bears with 1:46 remaining here in the first half.
I mean, my guess is they're going to try to go downfield. They've got that one guy that's got some pretty decent hands. He's had a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Hasn't been able to get it off yet. But they've got one guy that can fly down the field, and they've gone to him one time, but I think Dekalb was right there with him. So we'll wait and see what happens.
I also want to give thanks to Riverport Barbecue for the pulled pork sandwiches.
Oh, man.
Mr. Joseph always delivers.
I have never had a bad meal there, and he's been there for, what, 28 years or so?
A long time. Virgin throws in the flat. That's going to go incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you how long it was. You had hair when he opened that place up.
Yeah, 92, was it?
Yeah, something like
somewhere
that.
in there. He'll text me here if I'm wrong. He'll give me the right date. 2nd and 10 now for the Bears. Trips out to the right side for Virgin. Drops back to throw. Here's the pass across the middle, intercepted. That's
Maxwell.
Fisher. Big return.
Fisher, Bradley, Piccaroni.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. We're going to see it again. Watch that. Watch big number 32. Boom.
Right to him.
It took 3 of them to drag him down, but
there
they
goes the
finally got
rim.
him. Oh, we missed it.
The rim is gone.
Oh.
Barely hanging on.
Okay, get some of that tape, athletic tape, and let's fix that thing.
There's more to come. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Coach Jose Morales brought that in when he moved into the defensive coordinator. What a guy he is. He was on the show this week. He's a good guy, smart guy.
Washington looking to throw. He's got a man in the flat. It's complete. That's Moss out of the backfield.
He's still
on
going.
his feet. Breaks the tackle, and now going to be brought down. That's a first down at 11 yards.
Okay, he got out of bounds. It'll stop the clock at 1:20. Move those chains, boys. That's first down, baby. First and goal. Nope.
No, it's about the 16-yard line.
Yeah. 105 and ticking. Looking downfield. He's going to look at Tigray is wide open.
Tigray makes a move up the middle. Cuts it back to the outside. He's
in.
in.
Look at there.
That's going to be his 4th touchdown of the night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tigray all the way. Chance Washington popping that baby right there where it needed to be. Ethan Maxwell coming out for the PAT. Thor will be your holder. Knox Tomlinson. I guess I'll make it up to Kent. That's his grandson. Is that the 3rd or the 4th Bulldog that he's had? The 4th, I believe.
Snap is down. Kick is up.
There you go.
It is good.
Bing, bing, bing. 28 zip, 56 seconds left on the clock. Bulldogs up over Dekalb Bears, number 6 ranked 3A Division 2A.
Watch these two moves. Watch the two moves. The cut to the inside after the catch.
He just waits there.
Jukes him and then bounces it back out to the outside. Look at all the defenders.
Follow me.
That was 8 defenders out there, Charlie. Couldn't get to him. Man, a career night for Travis Gray. 4 touchdowns.
You're not going to believe me. He told me today at the pep rally that he was going to be the offensive player of the game.
All right.
He's knocking on the door, let me tell you.
He's there right now. We still got another half to play.
Only thing I heard there was pride. He did a pirouette from the 3rd step.
So back deep for the Bears, Walker, Matson, and then mystery player. That's number 88, it looks like.
Yeah, we don't have a clue who he is. 88.
A little squib kick. Oh, another fumble.
Bulldogs may have it. Oh, no, they got it.
They lost it.
Man.
That thing was kicked around.
It was.
Oh, we do
Bulldogs
have it.
do have it.
At the 39-yard line.
Holy cow.
Let's see if we can see that again. This thing just bounced around.
Watch Jay, Matt. Jay Patrick use his magic here. We're going to see it again. Boom off the chest.
That one's kicked.
Number 6, I believe, for the Bulldogs. Roderick Taylor, I believe, is the one that came up with that. Oh, they gave it back to the Bears. They're just joking.
Oh.
No sense of humor at all. That's not funny.
Thought we had it. 1st and 10 for the Bears.
Yeah, Bobby and I know what we're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Just to point that out, okay?
This is going to go up the middle. Hewley, the big man, across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Caden Parrish treated him rudely there.
Going to give him 3 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 now for the Bears.
35 ticks on the game clock, 30 ticks on the time clock. 2 seconds difference. The play clock and the big clock. He's going downfield. Nope.
Handoff around the left side. Going to give him 4 yards on the carry.
Fisher Bradley grabbed him before he had a chance to move.
That was number 22, Mason Salinas.
Bring up 3rd and 2. And that's the ball. That's the first half. Bulldogs up 28-0. Barbie Lane draws tails.
I tell you what, all through the air from Chance Washington to Travis Gray Jr. 4 touchdowns in the first half. Travis Gray just having an amazing night so far, looking to keep that continuing into the second half. Bulldog fans, stick around. We're going to hopefully have a special guest up here.
I do not see her yet.
Well, we do have another guest in here.
We do.
Mr. Charlie Chitwood is back in action. He's going to put on the headset real quick.
You know, I'm
Hi,
surprised.
guys.
I'm surprised you would even entertain the thought of coming into a press spot with us lowly high school guys, being a college boy.
Fresh off his return from Tallahassee, Florida State.
You know, 77-3 last weekend, and then you got to treat me like this. How you doing, guys?
Can you hear okay?
We're doing well.
Not very well, but, you know, I know it's there. Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, the dog's looking good.
All of it coming from Chance Washington and Travis Gray. But, hey, on defense, what was that? Did we have 3 or 4 interceptions?
Bobby, we've got to step back and get inside this picture here. Bobby's looking at stats over there. So, Charlie, what's the difference between college ball and high school ball other than you get a big paycheck?
Well, you know, you remember that we were taught it was all about speed from one level to the next, high school to college, and then division of college against, and there's no question about it. We did not have the speed for Florida State last weekend. We were a little bit more SMU speed, but not enough of theirs either. It's awfully neat, though. You know, at 67,000 at Doak Campbell Stadium, and it took 30 years. It's the biggest house I've been in that was full.
Yeah.
We called a couple at AT&T, but those were in Lone Star Conference days, and if they had 12,000 in that cavern, it was a lot.
Well, tell me what you think about our Bulldogs.
Dadgummit, they're hitting them and chunking them, and, you know, it's not a great surprise to see the Bulldogs running by people like they are tonight, but gosh.
Well, the defense. Tell me what you think about our defense.
Well, I can sum it up with one number, 0.
Yeah.
They're pitching a shutout. And how many interceptions, Bobby? 3?
3 interceptions and 4 sacks so far.
I think, and 1 called back.
Yeah.
But, you know, you'll remember this. So Gray's already got 4 touchdowns. Think back to Red Holt and Cedric Williams.
Like
those two
99 or 2000.
90, I think Red was 94. 90, yeah, because he was, that was over against Gilmer, too. And then Cedric was closer to 2000.
Yeah.
But, you know, you start picking the ball off like that, and you're going to get some extra scores.
There we have our other special guest coming in.
We'll grab her, and then we'll get back with you.
Yeah.
Leave him here. You stay. I'll step.
I think Bobby has to tinkle.
All right. Are you ready for this, young lady?
I think so.
Okay. Well, we're just my wife and I have planned 3 times to go out and watch the girls this year, and we have not done it. Our volleyball team is doing well. Just give us a reel of what's going on so far this year. And
so our girls have been
Wait. Coach, what is your first name?
Jade Strother.
Strother.
Yes. Our girls have been doing so good. They've been working really hard. You can definitely see that they want to be there and want to win. And it's so exciting just to be on the sideline and let them do their thing. It's really fun. It's really fun to be a part.
How many seniors do you have on the team?
4.
And freshmen, sophomores, and juniors?
I'm not sure.
So we've got quite a few coming up.
Yeah. Oh, yes, for sure. We're a young team, which is good because they're ready to learn. They're ready to be a part, which is good too.
Were you here last year, or is this your first year?
This is my first year.
And you've done well so far. How many games have we won so far?
10.
10?
Yes, sir.
Have we lost any?
We have, but that's okay because that's what makes us better.
That's exactly right. You live and learn. You find all your weaknesses and then work on them.
Of course.
So tell us who the stars are on the team this year.
So right now we have Nana, which is our middle, number 11. And then we have Stormy McNeil, number 4. There are 2 big middles that are getting all of our kills for us. But
now, are they seniors or juniors?
So one's a sophomore and one is a senior.
Oh, excellent.
And then we have our setter, Ava Phillips. She's been doing really good for us too. And then our number 3, she's a sophomore, Janai. She is sitting here playing all the way around for me. She does really, really well. And so I'm super excited for that too.
So, Coach, how have the stands been? Are they full this year? Do we need to get some people out to watch these girls? Because they are doing a great job.
Absolutely. Like, we need everybody that we can get. But I think the stands are coming around too. Like, I think that the support is there for sure.
When is the next home game?
Actually, this coming Tuesday, September 16th.
What time?
So 5 and 6. So Varsity plays at 6 o'clock.
Well, they need to be there at 5 o'clock and watch both of them.
That's right.
Very good, very good. Do you have any aspirations of going into the playoffs?
Yes, for sure. Like, I think that this is going to be a competitive district, but I know that we're going to do really well because we've already seen some teams in our tournaments that have been really, really close. And so I'm super excited to go into district for sure.
Coach, is there anything you want to tell the audience out there? You know, come see us, or
yes,
you know, you guarantee them a front row seat, or
of course,
anything to get them there.
I got little pom poms for everyone, so come to the game and I'll give you one.
And if you've never been to a high school volleyball game, they are exciting. So
yes,
come
all
and
the
watch
cheers
us.
For sure.
All right, well, good luck on the rest of the season, and I'll see you the next couple of days.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Thank
right,
you.
You bet. Yeah, those girls have been doing real well. They've I think first time we've been this far ahead as far as wins in a while.
I can't remember 10 of them stacked up like that. That's great.
Yeah, so Jay just told me coming in October, the volleyball games will be on Bulldog TV.
Oh, wow, man, we are turning this production truck into a big deal. It's not just a one sport deal. This is because you've done baseball, you've done basketball, men and women's, softball, and now we're doing volleyball. That's awesome, man. And Jay, you're working on a crew of young folks to come in and eventually take over and help you get this thing going. 8 kids so far.
And you got all their names?
Yeah, let's get their names out there.
No, I haven't forgotten how to fill time.
So tonight we've got Matt Klein and Aiden, what's Aiden's? Corbett. Aiden Corbett. We've got him out there. They're working the end zone camera right now in the first half. We've got Eli Lightfoot, who's doing our side cam, a lot of our field action over there. I've got Brooklyn Reinhardt, who's getting a lot of band shots in that. And then we've got
Ezra.
Well, Ezra, of course, is heading the main camera up there, the PTZ cam, catching all and keeping everything grounded. And then finally we got Zach. What's Zach's last name right there then? Zach Phillips.
Yeah,
Zach Phillips. Last but not least, right over there then. But there's a lot of them, and then there's a few more that are wanting to get involved right there. But that's the crew tonight, and they're doing a great job.
So, Jay, you've pretty much built this into almost like a classroom situation where you're teaching these guys things to do that'll come in handy in their next step after they graduate.
Yeah, that's what we hope. And, of course, we've got our major alumni is Malin Cohen, who was – assisted to us the first year that we did this. And, of course, she went off and has become a
mucking him up.
Well, yeah, she was interning at the White House this summer.
Yeah,
and now
she doesn't want to come back and see her mom and dad.
We will never see her again in Jefferson. She's gotten so famous that we just can't hardly do it. But we'll get to see her on some network or cable TV.
Yeah,
I'm
Jay,
sure.
I think she's tired of Lubbock and she wants to move on up to Washington D.C.
Oh, exactly.
Upper level job.
Exactly. But anyway, I'm proud of the guys. It's been a lot of work, but we're having a lot of fun, and I think we're putting in something that the whole community can be proud of. Then,
well, Bobby and I really appreciate the help give us. It's not like when Charlie and I had to come in and set all this up and do all that. and have several bad conversations with each other sometimes.
Well, we still have all that going on, I can tell you guys. And it's by a wing and a prayer most weekends, or most weeks, I'll tell you. But anyway, it's a joy, and thanks to you guys for making this a good both Ned and Bobby for putting on. I mean, y'all are the voice and face of Bulldogs TV, and y'all put out a great product for us like that. And thanks to Charlie, which I got to give. I mean, when we took this over, Charlie handed the keys off and gave us a lot of help to get going.
The gas tank had a hole in it.
No.
Tires were a little bit thin.
He had already started a good tradition that we were able to pick up the baton and just carry it forward a little bit longer like that. And so, but we appreciate everything you guys do, and hopefully we'll keep this going, and the kids can take it on, because us old guys need to, it's getting hard to come up these stairs at Bulldogs, at WF Lockett, Jerry Bennett Field.
You don't know what old is yet. You will soon learn.
I figured it out, though.
See if you got sleep-related injuries yet like we do.
All right, I'm going to hand this back to you guys.
All right. Charlie,
guys,
first time
I can't tell you how great this is when we're on the road somewhere, and then in November when we get into playoffs. And I mean, when y'all are in the playoffs, we're not going to be in the playoffs for a few years yet for football, but basketball shows up really early. It's great to be able to watch the Dogs.
Well, we're glad you do, and Bobby and I, just like you and I, we just love what we're doing, and what they've done for us just makes our job. So we show up, run our mouth, and get in the car and go home.
That's
they
it.
have to.
God.
They're not like us. They're not like they're here at
Schlepping
10:30
everything.
at night, getting all this stuff packed up and get out of there.
Having to fight our way out of Linden. I mean, all those great things.
All right, Bobby, what do you think about the offense so far today?
Oh, I can't say enough. It's night and day from last week,
It's just like it was the first week.
It is.
Chances on target. The receivers are catching the ball. Offensive line is doing a great job, and the defense is just giving them fits.
It's just like you're going 70 miles an hour. You hit that little speed bump, you slow down, and then back on the gas.
Yep.
And so far tonight, Chance Washington has been on point with his throwing. Travis Gray, 4 touchdowns in the first half. Can't say enough. And
he may break a record. We'll have to go back in the
two more, maybe.
Yeah, just keep throwing him the ball.
I want to say Red Holt maybe had the.
He or David Williams Cedric had 5 touchdowns in a game. Holt did it against Gilmer back in like '94. It was a thrill. It was a homecoming game, too.
It was.
Yeah.
It sure was.
But, when you go home and watch this again, watch the routes that Travis Gray is running. Not only the crisp route, but when he catches the ball, his awareness of the field,
the
where
angle.
The defense cuts it in, cuts it out. He knows exactly where the opening is. So, man, if got to be somebody looking at this kid already.
Well, that dude's got wheels, because once he gets the ball in his hands, he's gone.
That's right. And, Charlie, you guys had a name change, huh?
We did. So A&M Commerce last fall, and we made fun of Houston Baptist for doing the same thing in the middle of the season. We changed our name in the middle of the season, and we went from being A&M Commerce to being East Texas A&M.
Yep.
And the alum from old East Texas State days, they absolutely went nuts. They love it. There's so much energy. And then, with the transition period from Division II to Division I is over. We got through it in 3 years instead of 4. So, I mean, we're eligible to go to the playoffs if we can
put it together.
Get it together. So it may not be football first, but there's some shots at some others pretty close.
And the more you're out there, the more recruiting you're going to have. And you're right here in East Texas, so you got some of the best football players in the nation right here in your own backyard.
Guys, here's the craziest thing about the difference between Division I athletics and any level of below that is just the number, the visibility.
Possibilities.
Yeah.
We had, so the year we won the national championship was 2017. That was our greatest exposure year. In 2 days, when about 6 weeks ago, University of New Mexico's men's basketball, they posted their opener, and it's going to be against us. and they had like 177,000 eyes on that thing in 2 days.
That's just like
it
us
took
watching
us all year.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not close. They're not even close to you guys yet.
Well,
But-
we're gonna get off here, Mr. Chipwood. The Jefferson High School Marching Band is getting ready to perform their
break time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a couple minutes off and get us a water and refresh and get.
Well, I want you guys to know one last thing is that I know that we've got the Bulldog bail bonds penalty flags, and I'm so delighted that it carries on. In Commerce, we have the fix and feed hardware first downs, which in basketball season becomes the fix and feed free throw line. And in softball is the fix and feed first pitch of the inning.
Fix and Feed has it going
Fix
on.
and Feed's
don't they?
got it going on, and that's 100+ broadcasts.
All right, they're going to the band.
We'll
Thanks
be back
a lot,
shortly.
guys. It's sure
Thanks,
fun to
Charlie.
be home.
Treble Resort. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize some special students. This week's Rookie of the Week is Nathan Champion. This week's Vet of the Week is Zy Bird. The section of the week is the saxophone. Tonight, the band will perform parts 1 and 2 of its 2025 field show entitled Ignite, featuring soloists Richard Snellgrove and Gunnar Walker. And now, under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Kelvin Daniels, the Jefferson High School Marching Band in a performance of Pride.
is Wyatt Conwell. The 2025-2026 JHS Strutters are Captain Carly Long, Lieutenant Jocelyn Gomez, Lieutenant Kayla Thomas, Social Officer Deja Jones, Social Officer Kira Jones, Tanasia Alexander, Ashari Brannon, Olivia Carey, Wyatt Conwell, Aaliyah Gray, Kara Long, Stormy McNeil, DeKaren Moss, Eva Stokely, Jaja Williams. The Strutters will perform to Lava Chicken. Opportunity to thank Michael Walker, Jefferson ISD Superintendent, Joel Wyndham, Jefferson High School Principal, Courtney Braddock, Jefferson Junior High School Principal, the Jefferson ISD School Board, the Jefferson Band Boosters, and you for your attention. Good evening and enjoy the game.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Your Jefferson Bulldogs have the lead 28-0 coming out after halftime. All 4 touchdowns coming from Chance Washington to Travis Gray through the air.
Hey, have you checked lately to see if Doug Thompson has given us any updates?
He did.
I bet he did.
Let's see if we can get these. Okay. At halftime, New Diana over Sabine 36-7. It is 13-7 Atlanta over New Boston. Pittsburgh over Grace Community 31-0. That's where we'll be traveling next week. 23-0 Carthage over Liberty Ilo. It 21-7 Winsboro over Honey Grove. 21-7 at halftime Graham over Whitesboro. 41-21 it's South Oak Cliff over Longview. And 14-7 Madisonville over Malakoff.
So let's see, Atlanta 13-7 over New Boston. Tatum, have they even started?
Oh, it's where is that? Oh, right there. 0-0 is the only score I'm seeing.
They must not have started yet.
Oh, it's going. That was in the second quarter.
Okay.
0-0.
Wow.
Doug will keep us updated on that.
Another juggernaut defensive battle, I guess.
Yep.
Well, Bobby, so far you got to like the rebound that the kids have done from last week. Heads were down. We just didn't play that well. This week everything is back to normal, and it's 28-0. And then, like you said, the offense is just doing what they need to do and pretty much at ease.
Well, Ned, right now, Chance Washington is 8 of 17 through the air for 194 yards. And it is on the other side for Dekalb. That is Maddox Burgeon, 6 of 6 for minus 13 yards through the air.
How many picks?
And not 3 interceptions. So on the ground for the Bulldogs, Trey Moss has 19 yards on 7 carries. Chance Washington, 23 yards on 3 carries. And on the other side, it is really not going anywhere for the Bears. Only 25 yards on the ground with the leading rusher, 5 carries for 15 yards, and that's the quarterback, Maddox Burgeon.
And Bobby, what they've done is that they've moved the ball on the ground, but not through the air.
Yeah.
And I mean, Chance is just on stride, and Tigre, my goodness, hands like glue.
Yeah, and I will say this, the 3 interceptions, I hate to say it, but we did have a casualty. And that's that goal. That rim is just busted down there. That's the celebration goal, and it has taken a whooping tonight.
Let's see, was it Lamarian that's been having all those?
He got 2 of them. Let's see. He had 2, and the other one came from Fisher Bradley.
Yeah. So Bulldogs up 28-0 here in the end of the first half. We'll get the ball here in the second half and go from there.
Halftime report was brought to you by Porta John. Showcase on the band brought to you by Edward Jones. And this second half was going to be brought to you by Patterson Pest Patrol.
Boy, we needed her last week.
Oh, we did.
Man, oh man.
If you have any kind of pest, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be your spouse. Call Patterson Pest Patrol.
Spouses?
I don't know.
Sheila May.
Whatever they're spraying will get rid of everything. They're the best around.
You know, you just gave somebody some ideas.
Oh.
You better be careful there, big boy.
Bulldogs will take the second half kickoff. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Number 18, Lamarian Douglas. And who is that other one closest to us? I can't see a number back there.
Yes, Sue Best. We've already had several reminders about the fundraiser on Sunday. She's just checking up on us. She's not watching the football game. She'd already know that.
She would have known. That's about 5 times we called out. Sunday at 4 p.m. at Riverport Barbecue, $10 plate lunch. Sloppy Joe Chips and Drink. And shortly after, a cake and pie auction. MC'd by Ned Fratangelo and Charlie Chipwood.
Brad Smith is glad we're not fighting bugs tonight. Of course not. Sheila Patterson takes care of us.
She'll take care of it. Dominic Dunn with the kick. Douglas to handle it across the 20.
He's got a gap.
If he can break a tackle. Oh, right there at the 40.
Tell you.
Shoestring tackle.
Yeah, one more step and he'd have been gone. They're going to spot it at the 41 of the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 10 there.
At the 41-yard line, it'll be Bulldogs ball, 1st and 10.
Part of the Go Dogs.
I tell you what, these guys, these students that are running these cameras down on the field are doing a pretty good job. We're getting all kind of different camera angles tonight, all over the field on the sideline. If you're sitting up here in the stands, you might be on TV. In the backfield, be Trey Moss and Jermaine Hopkins. Twins to the left. Washington back to throw. Out to Travis Gray. There's the old hook and ladder.
There
this
it
one
is.
works.
There it is.
That'll be a 1st down. Riverside Bank of Jefferson 1st down for 13 yards.
Now, Turkey has been wanting that to happen, and he finally got it. Move those chains, boys. First down brought to you by Maximize. Go by and see Sheila Lane Bartels.
No, Riverside Bank.
Riverside Bank. You keep doing that to me, Bobby.
T. Gray again on the side. Look at that move.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
He really wants that play, doesn't he?
He does. He does.
He's going to be just short of another first down.
Riverside Bank. Lee's going to fire me, Bobby.
I know.
Golly, you got to help me out here.
Let's see. That might be a first down.
Well, I think that's what coach is arguing about.
Well, wait.
They put it on the hat. They were standing on the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's 11 yards.
Move those chains, boys.
That first
down brought to you by Riverside Bank of Jefferson.
There you go. Lee Haggard.
I'm just trying to keep you out of trouble with Sheila is all.
We're fixing to get that call here in just a second. Getting to the end zone. That's handed off to Moss around the right side. He's going to get a yard.
Treated rudely.
Trey Moss on the carry for the Bulldogs.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, last week with 107 yards, he was about all the offense we had.
That was it. That run's going to bring up 2nd and 9 now for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Tigre's one-on-one. He's got it again on the post route. Interference. He's holding him.
Yeah, they're not going to call it.
Oh.
Nobody's on. Well, the line judge is right there. He could have seen it.
Incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down.
Who's that? The side judge down there? He was right there at the goal with him.
Another good route. Post route. Out of step.
I believe that young man says, "You've burned me 3 times tonight. You're not going to do it this time."
I tell you what, if you're going to put one-on-one coverage, I'd
be
going to him all night. He's going to come out for a breather. 3rd and 9 for the Dogs. Man in motion's Jermaine Hopkins. Do we have movement up front? We did.
Okay, Ken Thomason. There's your bail bonds penalty flag against the Bulldogs.
4 penalties so far for the Dogs, 45 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs. If you just joined us, 10:59 left here in the second half, or the 3rd quarter rather. Bulldogs up 28-0.
That's number 24, Marquise Chambers, split far right. Came in for Travis Gray. Turkey goes in motion. Another false start, I believe. Yep, they're going to get him. That's the man up front making a little movement, and they're going to call it. Back him up 5 more yards.
Dug himself a little hole.
Yeah, 3rd and 19. Look at this shot right here.
Wow.
Getting all different
Must be
camera
Ethan
angles.
down there. What's that young lady?
Yeah. Washington now gets a little pressure, and he's going to be dropped at his own 47-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 7 on that play.
Bulldogs going the wrong way all of a sudden. We have to punt this one away. They've done some adjustments on the defense against the Bulldogs.
Ethan Maxwell will come out to handle the punting duties for the Dogs.
Number 2 is back for the Bears, Walter Matson. Senior return man.
And he gets this one away. Another high kick up into the lights.
Fair catch call.
And it is handled at the 27-yard line, where the Bears will take over 1st and 10.
After the punt, it'll be 1st down for the Bears.
We talked to that lady out there at the...
That was the old boy frying the fish out.
Yeah.
With
Deb's Fish and More.
Deb's Fish and More. He was frying up some fish out there with Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse was overseeing the whole
yes,
operation.
Yes, he was. Tell you what, Bobby, they had a lot of food out there at that.
A lot of people tailgating,
tailgate.
1st and 10 for the Bears. Quick throw out in the flat, and that goes nowhere.
That's a loss of about 5, make it 6 yards. There was that masked man going blitzing through there. I believe that was Lemarion Douglas. Douglas been all over the field tonight, Bobby.
Loss on the play for the Bears. It'll be 2nd down.
Douglas has 2 interceptions and a couple big hits for losses. He might be on your radar, huh?
Could be.
2nd and 15 now for the Bears. Trip split to the left. Virgin hands off to number 1. That's Brian Gardner.
Fumble. Who got it? Who got it?
Let's see. They say he was down. I think they're saying he was down.
Okay. Brian Gardner.
3rd down.
3rd and 15 now. Bulldog defense once again is impressive. Trips out to the right side for Burgeon. He's going to drop back to throw, pump fake. Now he's going to go deep down the right side. That is complete across the 50 to the 46.
Avery Lawson, Lemarion Douglas was right there. I believe it was Douglas. But he threw it to the right side, and Douglas couldn't adjust quickly, right in the hands of the defender where only he could catch it.
1st and 10 now for the Bears. That may only be their 2nd first down of the game, 2nd or 3rd.
This is about being as far inland on Bulldog territory as they've been too.
There's the snap. Under pressure, here it comes. He's going to be brought down. Back on the Bears side of the field at the 46.
Time number 30. Jason Burton on the tackle. He just come blowing through there from behind him and dropped him off for a big loss.
That's a loss of 8 yards.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 18. If you just joined us, 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Jefferson Bulldogs and Dekalb Bears.
7:26 on the clock. Trips out to the left side for Burgeon. Rolling out. Here comes the pressure once again. He's going to take another sack. That is Caden Parrish along with
Aaron Ballard.
And Decorian Blanton was in on that as well.
Man, that drops them back for 3rd and what is that? 24?
24.
Another loss of 7 on that play. 3rd and forever.
You got to think he's going to go downfield.
If he has time.
If he has time, you're exactly right.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Here comes the pressure. Coben Tomlinson coming in. That's going to be a toss sweep around the right side.
Hit him low and watch him go.
And he's going to get about 4 yards, I believe. That might be a flag.
I'll tell you what, Fisher Bradley had him by the ankles, and he was not going to let him up. I didn't see anything, did you?
Well, the little scuffle going on with Turkey and the receiver down the right side, but they broke it up pretty quick.
Tell you what, Fisher that time had his legs wrapped up, and he was doing everything he could. He just could not get out of it.
And the result of the play is
4th and 19.
Douglas
They're going to kick away.
Yeah, Marion Douglas back for the Bulldogs.
And remember, Ethan Maxwell is right there, and you've seen his speed.
Oh, yeah, he's got speed. He's a track guy. There's the kick. It is going to go back to Douglas. He'll take it about the 16-yard line. Don't block in the back. Hold. There it goes, and he's out of bounds about the 23-yard line.
No,
33.
Yeah.
33. First and 10 Bulldogs. And we do have a flag.
I missed. Oh, there it is, right at the 45-yard line.
I thought he got back and didn't touch him.
You think that's against the Dogs?
Well, yeah, because I was fixing to say that's going to be a block in the back, but he pulled up like he didn't hit him.
I'm thinking it's going against the Bears.
No, they're
marking it off, moving it back to the 23. I mean, the 33-yard line.
On the return team, number 7. 10-yard foul at the end of the run.
Holding?
Yep. That penalty flag brought to you by
Bulldog Bail Bonds.
There you go.
Okay, first and 10 Bulldogs. This drive will start from their 23-yard line. Washington hands off up the middle to Moss for a gain of
about 3.
Trey Moss on the carry for the Bulldogs. Gain of about 3
Man,
yards.
I almost,
closer to 2.
Second down and 7.
Almost want to isolate Travis Gray on single coverage. That one toss out to Moss. He's going to be close to a first down.
I'm afraid about a yard short. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 32, so it'll bring up 3rd and a yard.
Picks up another 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
4:45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up 28-0.
This will be Moss again up the middle, cuts it out to the left. He'll have the first. If he can get a step, he might have it. He's going to get across the 50.
Man, he fought his way all the way down to the 45. 46. You're right. Inside Dekalb territory in the hurry-up offense. They're waiting for the defensive man to get back over. Oh, he was offsides. Go downfield, good catch there.
That was number 12.
Yep.
Caden Grigsby.
Move those chains, boys.
That's going to be just
short. Just
9.
a hair short.
Moss will go up the middle.
No, I don't believe he got it. I think they stopped him at the line.
They're not going to give him nothing on that carry.
Moss on the carry for the Bulldogs.
That'll be
3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 1.
That toss is out to Grigsby once again. He'll have the first. He breaks a tackle. Can't get away from that second one.
Move those chains, boys.
Caden Grigsby on the reception for the Bulldogs. He picks up the first
down brought to you by Riverside Bank of Jefferson. Man, Lee Haggard's bagging up a little bit of credit here tonight, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that offensive line. They are tickled to death with what they're doing tonight. 3:35 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up 28-0 and driving.
Edward Jones, does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized to you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? When you work with Joey Romano, your Jefferson Edward Jones financial advisor, he focuses on what's important to you. You'll work together and use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And you can partner long-term to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Joey Romano today at 903-665-9965. Edward Jones, member SIPC. And Bulldog Bail Bonds. When you make a mistake in life, have a penalty flag thrown at you, call the guys at Bulldog Bail Bonds, locally owned and providing fast service. Credit is available. Call Ken or John at 665-1123. Available 24 hours a day. Bulldog Bail Bonds, proud supporter of Jefferson football. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Here we go. Travis Gray, ISO but it's going to go to Moss up the middle.
He's still fighting.
He's going to get 2.
Maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, I think 2 is correct.
Trey Moss on the carry.
Hurry up offense.
Picks up a couple yards, bringing up second down.
Washington looking to throw. He's going to have to move. He's scrambling out to his right.
Oh my goodness,
good
what
catch.
a grabbing catch by number 13, Tyler McCurry. Oh, that's 19. Braden Ventimiglia. Move those
15
chains,
yards.
boys. Hurry up offense. Move those chains. Lee Hager has another first down.
Washington hands off to Moss. He's hit immediately.
Able to get about a yard out of it, maybe.
Trey Moss picks up about a yard on that play. Second down and 9.
Here's that catch once again. Man, this is a great catch to stay in bounds.
Oh,
Makes the catch.
Chance had that one right on the button, too.
Second and 10 now for the Bulldogs. 2:36 and counting here in the third. Washington looking to throw. He's got a man in the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown.
yeah. Money, money, money.
Number 24.
Marquise Chambers. Wow.
Marquise Chambers on the reception.
That one's going to go 18 yards.
We're going to get a replay here. You're watching the show. Here we go. Chambers on the offside, cuts across the field, and he is wide open, and Chance placed that one right where it needed to be. Kick is up. It is good. Ethan Maxwell spotless on the night, 34-0 with 2:24 left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs up over the Dekalb Bears.
Man, I'm telling you, Washington is on point once again tonight.
I'm telling you.
All he needs is time to throw.
That's it. But a much improved offensive line. I can tell you, Coach Kenneth Simmons worked with those guys this week, and he's got them back into formation.
Big shout out to Will Baldwin at center, getting the snap back there to the quarterback. That's
the gnome.
That's the key. The gnome. He's getting it done.
The gnome is now known. Good job, Dogs. You know, I can assure you, half the Bulldog fans on this earth were about ready to throw the towel in as the season's over. Well, that hasn't happened.
No. That's some good camera work on the sideline.
You're getting to see part of the game that we don't normally get to see on those sidelines, and a view for the fans.
Here's the kick from Maxwell. Another kick on the ground. This one's controlled at the 30. That is number 22, Mason Salinas. He's still on his feet to midfield.
Set that about the 50, I think, Bobby. Wait and see where they mark it. Right at the 50. Midfield line. That's where the Bears will have it first and 10. You know, Bobby, another thing it does, when the offense is able to get down and spend some time going down the field, the defense is getting rest.
Definitely.
Last week, the defense was on the field, 80% of the time. Yeah. Also gives you an idea of the conditioning that Coach Reeves has done to keep those guys moving all night long.
You got to talk to him a little bit in the coaches show this week, didn't you?
No, that was the defensive coordinator. That was
Morales. That's right.
Coach Jose Morales.
This will go up the middle. That's Dominic Dunn, the big man.
Boy, he's a bruiser. Number 6. He's a senior.
Picks up.
Gain of 7.
What about 6? 7 yards?
Yeah, going to bring up second and 3 now from the Bulldog 44. .148 on the clock.
So we're saying, bring it to me again. Let's see what happens.
Burgeon hands off to Dunn once again over the right side.
Wow,
He'll have the first
did.
down. He's going to get 4 on that carry.
That's a big old bull now. Move those chains, boys.
1st and 10 Bears.
Well, this is the closest, deepest penetration they've had on the field all night for the Bulldogs. They're at the Bulldog 39, buck 25 left here in the 3rd quarter, trailing by 35. They got the bruiser in the backfield.
Burgeon hands off to Dunn right up the middle. He gets a decent gain of 5 yards on that carry.
Yep. Into the 34.
Dunn picks up 5 on the carry. It'll be third.
Clock down to 55 seconds and counting here in the 3rd.
29 seconds left on the play clock.
We've got some scores coming in from Doug Thompson. We'll get to those at the break.
Well, he does a great service for us by doing the max preps.
2nd and 5 now for the Bears. Burgeon hands off to the big man once again, but he's stuffed pretty quick. I don't think he got anything.
Pack of dogs got him that time. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that will be all.
Brings up 3rd and 5 now for the Bears.
Got a player down over on the Bulldog. Slow getting up.
Let me see if I can get some scores real quick while we've got a break. It's New Diana up over Sabine, 26-20.
And the Athletic Booster Club.
And let's see, Newton is over Tatum, 6-0 at halftime. In the 4th quarter, it is Atlanta 19, New Boston 7. 31-0 Pittsburgh over Grace Community. 47-0 Carthage is up over Liberty Ilo. 28-7 Winsboro over Honey Grove. 21-7 Graham over Whitesboro. Oh, Longview has come back over South Oak Cliff up in the 3rd quarter, 41-35. That's a ball game right there. And Malakoff has come back on Madisonville at halftime, 17-14. So that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter. That's going to take us into the 4th.
The score, Bulldogs 35, Bears 0. We've got 12 minutes left to play in this game. This is our last non-district game.
Well, we've got Pittsburgh next week.
Oh, that's right. We do have Pittsburgh.
Going to Pittsburgh next week, and that'll be it. And then it's time to get things going.
Pittsburgh's been playing some pretty good ball.
Bulldogs 5th quarter at Faith Tabernacle for junior high.
Wouldn't it Pittsburgh beat Liberty Ilo?
They did. Beat them last week, and they're up this week.
5th quarter at Faith Tabernacle right after the game.
So 3rd and 5 now for the Bears. Maddox Burgeon, quarterback for Dekalb. The big man is Dominic Dunn, number 6 in the backfield. And this will go to Dunn up the middle. And he gets a opening, still on his feet. He's got a good gain. About 14 yards.
Well, he's a load, Bob. He looks like he's about 230 pounds. He's a solid son of a gun. He can run it at ease now. He's running right up the gap, too.
Got twin split out to the left, single receiver to the right. They're going to feed Dunn once again up the middle. He's moving the pile. Looks like a gain of 4.
Marcavian Tatum on the top of him, pulls him down. Bring it 2nd and 6, 11-16 left here in the game. And Bulldogs up 35-zip, but the Bears are trying to knock on the door.
Second and 6 now for the Bears. Virgin going to keep it himself over the right side, but here comes the pressure. That's Thor going to run him out of bounds. They're going to give him 2 yards on that carry.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 4.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Remember, Bobby, that quarterback is just a sophomore.
He's a freshman.
Freshman.
Yeah. He's the only freshman on varsity.
Wow.
No, there's another one. There's another one, 56. Third and 4 now for the Bears. Handoff. Now they're going to stop this one. False start. That'll back them up 5.
Flag on the play.
That's their 4th penalty for 30 yards.
Okay, Ken, I'll give you a Bulldog bail bonds penalty flag.
Looks like it's time to drain the fan.
Oh, yeah.
Get it out of there.
It's homecoming, baby. We got to get ready.
So 3rd and 9 now for the Bears. 10-17 and counting here in the ball game. Virgin looking to throw. Got a man going to the deep to the pylon, and he cannot get turned around. That's going to be incomplete.
That's going to bring up 4th down, isn't it?
That's going to be 4th and 9.
Yep.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, you have my heart.
And I imagine we're going to see the offense stay out there. Ball is on the 20-yard line.
Roderick Taylor back there, the defensive back.
Virgin got twins to the left. Takes a snap, quick throw over the middle. It's complete. And that is going to be close.
It's going to be close.
Really close. They're going to move it. They're going to give him 9 on the catch.
Terrell Relaford on the tackle. That'll be 1st and 10.
Picks up the 1st down.
From the 13? 12.
About the 12-yard line. Well, actually the 11.
Now you're going to have a double dose of big boy.
Let's see, they stop, play, not sure.
Did the play clock expire?
No. I think he came up a little.
Carter Calvett's going checking out.
A little
Got
lame.
a little banged up.
Yeah. So number 9, Kyler Ford, comes in to take his spot.
I'm thinking the bruiser number 6 is going to get the next 3 totes.
And he'll take it over the left side. And he's going to get
to about the 3.
About 4 yards on it. No, I think he's about the 7.
Yeah, you're right.
Bring up about 2nd and long 6 yards for the Bears. This is going to go to Dunn up the middle. And he stood up pretty quick. He might have got a yard. I think they're going to give him 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, down to the 6.
3rd and 5 now for the Bears with 8:52 and counting. Bulldogs want to keep a 0 on the scoreboard for the Bears.
Fisher Bradley was right in the middle of that one.
Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. This is going to get a quarterback.
Keeper.
No, he's going to try and throw, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Incomplete.
So that'll bring up 4th and 5.5.
Incomplete pass brings up.
Clock stops at 8:14 left here in the game. Bulldogs up 35-0. Dekalb Bears knocking on the door. The only thing I see that's you've got a defender back there that's about 6 inches shorter than the receiver on the left side.
Yeah. Put a man in motion. This is going to go up the middle. He's not going to get it.
No.
No, he's about 2 yards short, and that'll be a turnover on downs. That was number 22, Mason Salinas, trying to take that one in. Doesn't quite get there. Bulldog football, 1st and 10.
Darn it.
So they will turn it over on downs.
Keep that 0 on the board for that defense.
8:08 left in the game. The Bulldogs need to travel about 96, 97 yards.
That would be a good stat for Tigray to get right here on a post
Oh,
route.
yeah. Just finished the night off.
And
I don't see him out.
He's out
there.
there. He's
There
on
he
the far
is. There
side.
he is. Got him on ISO.
We got twins on each side. Trey Moss is in the backfield.
He might want to get a few yards here through there.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to
Oh, yeah. Move them. Move them forward, fellas. Get a little breathing room now.
He has not made it the quarterback.
5 yards marked off against the Bears.
First down.
First down 5 for the Bulldogs.
Almost had him again. I think he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, that's a free play. Travis Gray takes it. Bouncing around trying to make a move.
Ooh, body slam.
But that's going to be another 5 yards against
Move
the defense.
those chains, boys. Bulldog penalty flags are just striking all over the field now. They make that one a first down. Move those chains, boys.
Riverside Bank of Jefferson, first down.
Riverside kind of got shorted last week, but they're making up for it this week.
Definitely. Washington back to throw. It's out to Moss in the flat.
Ooh.
And he's going to go backwards a little bit. Maybe loss of 3.
Good tackle that time by Mason Salinas, the senior defensive back. So 2nd and 14, 13.
Washington looking to throw again on the slant end, and it was thrown behind number 24, Marquise Chambers. That'll go incomplete.
Pass brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 13. 7:13 on the clock.
Trey Moss in the backfield with him. We haven't had a chance to run one in a while.
Washington back to throw. He's going to go deep across the middle. That's going to be incomplete. That was intended for Marquise Chambers once again.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
That'll bring out Ethan Maxwell to punt this one away. Back for the Bears, number 2, Walker Madison. Bulldog fans, next week we're going to make the short drive to Pittsburgh. The Pirates.
The Pirates, we haven't played them in a couple of years now.
Yeah. Our last trip up there, we were victorious. Another decent punt from Maxwell. Fair catch called for at the 41-yard line, where the Bears will take over 1st and 10 with 7:02 remaining here in the ballgame.
Bears will take over 1st and 10. Some keys.
Well, Bobby, you can pretty much say the offensive line is back in order. Defense has done a good game. Chances weren't back up. Tigray is in full motion.
Hilario needs to meet his
kind of
son
what we had the
at
first
the
game
gate.
of the season.
Yeah, offense firing on all cylinders, but defense as well.
So he lost a set of keys.
6 sacks on the night with 3 interceptions.
They look like car keys. They are available at the concession stand.
Okay, Cannon, you can believe we've talked about the barbecue Sunday. She just found the broadcast. You're not the only one, young lady. There have been quite a few calling reminding us. Here's Sue. Sue is reclining.
Hilario needs to meet his son at the gate.
We've done all that on our own.
That's going to be another 5 yards marked off against the Bears. Make it 1st and 15.
If you just got off the spaceship, you know what we're talking about. Sunday,
4 p.m.
at Riverport Barbecue. Cake auction and barbecue dinner. Come get it. Have some great Riverport barbecue, and we'll sell you a cake. Uh-oh.
That's Salinas, I believe, carrying for the Bears. And he's going to get a big chunk of it back.
Octavian Tatum on the tackle.
He's going to get 11 yards on that carry.
Good. I tell you, they have a good group of people across the way there. Those visitor stands are about 3/4 of the way full.
2nd and 4 now for the Bears. Clock is running at 6:10.
They got 15, 13, 12 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to get up there and make it in time.
This will be Salinas up the middle. Oh, big hit from the Bulldogs, pushing him back.
Thor had him wrapped up there. He was not going to let him get much. He got maybe a yard out of it.
On the board before this thing runs out of time. Put a man in motion. Oh, that's a fumble to snap, but Salinas picked it up. He's going to lose
about 2 yards.
2 yards.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bears.
With Jason Burton on the hurry up that time. Got in there and forced some.
4th and 4 now for the Bears. 4:45 and ticking.
Ball spotted at the Bulldogs 35-yard line. 35-zip is your score, and the Bulldogs trying to hold them to a scoreless night tonight.
Burgeon looking to throw. Now he tucks it. He's still looking. Here's the throw.
They're just going to throw it away.
Throws it away. And that was 4th down.
To the Gnome.
That's a turnover on downs.
Incomplete pass.
Bulldogs will take over at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10 with 4:19 remaining in the game.
Senior Bill Baldwin almost had an interception there on the sidelines. He was on need to take a little breather, and ball came right to him.
Washington, a quarterback keeper around the left side, spinning around up to the 39. He'll get 4 yards out of that.
Chance Washington on the carry for the Bulldogs, picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4:04 left on the clock.
Another quarterback keeper around the left side. Washington, he's going to have the first down.
And then some.
Gain of 8 on that carry.
Move those chains, boys.
That puts
First
Chance.
down's brought to you by Riverside Bank of Jefferson.
Chance Washington 35 yards on 5 carries. This will be Trey no, that's Carr. Demetrius Carr across the 50. He's going to get 4 yards out of that.
Inside Bear territory, 3:13 and ticking.
Washington looking to throw. It is complete. That's number 12.
Tyler McCurry on the catch. Move those chains, boys. Another Riverside Bank first down. Keeper on the right side. Chance going around. Got some yardage. There's a flag.
We've got probably a hold back here. That one's going to come back.
Flag on the play.
Did you see anything, Bobby? I was watching.
Yeah, that's
Chance.
That's going to be a hold.
Gonna have holding on the offense. Number 50, be 10 yards from the previous spot.
Oh, that's Big Will.
Big Will, the gnome, and get called for that one.
That young man stepped in and done a good job tonight.
First and 20 now for the Bulldogs. Clock down to 2:43.
I forgot we had called him the gnome until his dad said something right.
Washington looking to throw. Here comes pressure. He's going over the middle to Grigsby again. That's intercepted.
Wow. Come on.
Across the 50 to the 40. That's the Bulldog first turnover of the night.
Yeah, Chance is not too happy with himself on that one, but
yeah, he threw into double coverage on that one.
Yeah, he did. All right, defense back on the field.
2:25 remaining in the game. Bulldog defense has held the Bears scoreless throughout the night. This will be Salinas on the ground. He's going to get about 5 yards, 4 yards on the carry.
Down to the 36. The 2nd and 6. 2:15. The clock is ticking.
And looks like we're going to have a timeout, I believe.
Big Skin Preps picked Jefferson to win this by 25. They're doing it with 35. $1:58 left on the clock. Timeout called by Dekalb. It'd be a moral victory for them if they could score.
Yeah, let's see if that defense can hold them out. Six sacks on the night for the defense with 3 interceptions, 2 of them from Lamarion Douglas and 1 from Fisher Bradley. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Bears.
And the homecoming crowd is slowly but surely working their way out of here.
That's a jet sweep around the left side. And he's not going to get the first. He's going to get maybe a yard.
I've never never seen so many flying dogs in my life. For a yard, that was a brutal way to get a yard, wasn't it?
That was number 88, who is not on our roster. 3rd and 4 now for the Bears. Clock is ticking at 1:32. That's going to go to Salinas around the left side, and he's hit.
Fumble. Bulldogs have it.
No,
they picked it up. A big lineman got it.
But he's got it enough for the first down, I believe.
Big number 44.
5 yards.
Russell Ramos, junior D lineman, or maybe an O lineman.
Enough for the first down.
That is enough for the first down, Bobby.
Yeah,
1 buck left on the clock.
Defense trying to keep him out of there. Low snap. Burgeon looking to throw. He's got a man in the flat, and that is number 44, the big man, Russell Ramos.
Russell Ramos on the reception for the Bears.
That's all the way down to the 8-yard line.
Number 6 that time for the Bulldogs. Roderick Taylor is the only thing that stopped the score there.
Yeah.
Clock is running down to 35
right in front
seconds.
of the band director. Right
1st
there.
and goal for the Bears. There's the snap. Burgeon hands off to Salinas around the right side, but he's met by the Bulldogs, wrapped up for no gain.
Clock is running down to 18 seconds now.
Salinas on the carry.
17, 15. They're going to get one more play.
Under 10 seconds. Burgeon takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Here comes the pressure.
Oh, they got him.
They got him. And that's going to run the clock out. That is ball game.
Jason Burton on the tackle. Ball game, 35-zip. Bulldogs over the Dekalb Bears.
That makes 7 sacks on the night for the Bulldogs with 3 interceptions. Long night for the Dekalb offense. Great night for both offense and defense for the Bulldogs. Your final score, 35-0 Bulldogs. Bulldog fans, next week we'll be traveling up to Pittsburgh. We're your Jefferson Bulldogs to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates.
We haven't been up there in quite some time. Good game all the way around for the Bulldogs.
Let me see if I got some scores coming in here. Okay, latest on the scores, we have this one here, 35-0 Jefferson over Dekalb. It is West Rusk over Gladewater. That's a final 15-14.
Wow.
New Diana over Sabine, 50-20. That's in the 4th quarter. It is White Oak over Quitman, 63-13. 20-0 Newton over Tatum. That one's last score coming in the 3rd quarter. A final Atlanta is over New Boston, 33-7. It is Pittsburgh, which we'll face next week, over Grace Community, 38-0. Carthage 47, Liberty Ilo 0. It is 42-21 Winsboro over Honey Grove. Graham over Whitesboro, 33-7. 42-41 South Oak Cliff over Longview.
Wow.
That's a 4th quarter score. And it is Madisonville coming back on Malakoff, 24-17.
Did you say New Boston won?
No, they lost to Atlanta, 33-7.
Okay.
So that's your scores from around the area. Compliments of our Max Prep reporter, Doug Thompson. Great homecoming night here for the Bulldog faithful.
Bobby, a quickly emptying homecoming stadium here.
Bulldog fans, I know it's great to sit on the recliner and the couch, watch us on Bulldog TV, but if you can get out to a game, come on out and get here early because the tailgating that takes place near the parking lot is amazing.
It is. It really is.
All different kind of food. There's games going on out there, and just a great way for the community to visit together and come together. And we'll see you next week in Pittsburgh. I am Bobby Lang-Bartels.
I'm Ned Fratangelo, and we're representing these Jefferson High School Bulldogs.
Right here on Jefferson Bulldog TV. Thank you to Jay Patrick and his crew. Done a great job with some new camera angles tonight. He's still coaching them up on the microphone.
Yep.
In the headsets. And we will see you guys next week. Be safe. And until next week.
Don't forget the cake auction.
Sunday, 4 p.m., Riverport Barbecue. We will see you there.
Good night.
That's going to do it for us. Good night.